Welcome back to Pokemon Space
and also,
Odyssey.
by the way,
Damn it, Sean! We're 20 minutes in. Come on.
I knew it was coming.
I know you were gonna do it. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh my god. Welcome back.
I hadn't done it in a while. I needed to.
I know. Anyway, welcome back everyone to Pokemon Space Odyssey. My name is Immersion Diversion. We're doing, well, this is Immersion. Well, this is Roll for Immersion, technically. I guess I keep forgetting. It is Immersion Diversion, but we're doing Roll for Immersion. We're playing at Pokemon Space Odyssey on Fantasy Grounds. Hey Christina, hi Schoolie, how you doing? We are playing this, it is Pokemon Tabletop United, and you can find it here as I do PTU. You can find all this stuff there. If you'd like to download the game yourself, the tabletop, it is all free. It was a special fan-made game that there's all the rules there. It's got like all the resources and stuff over there as well. But yes, we're playing on Fantasy Grounds, our VTT of choice. We're using it for dice rolling, maps, initiative trackers, stuff like that. Then, here, I gotta get Misty open because otherwise I'm gonna keep forgetting. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of doing this out of order, but that's what it feels like. Music. All the music you can hear is from Zame, Sanity, Blitzit, Glitch City, and Galax. All our music is free, that they say that they let people use for streams, recording, stuff like that. Thank you guys so much for letting us use your music. It is very much appreciated. You guys are awesome. But you can find them over on YouTube if you want to go check out some other music that they do. All this music we play is on Sirenscape. I upload all the music to Sirenscape so I can play it from there, but Sirenscape is a online sound system, soundboard thing, where you could, like, it's got its own library, you can play all the stuff in there. But yes, we will be playing all the music that we have, as you can upload all your own music up to there as well and play it in all your favorite tabletops. I gotta introduce the players so I can stop talking and start thinking of what I'm gonna say. Hi guys! Sean, tell us about Robert and Gizmo, please.
Robert is a guy, and Gizmo is his pet.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. No, Robert is an animus from a planet called Demobos. We just last week found out that, well, just the extent of the war and his recovery after a particularly rough battle. And his mentor, Morgan, who saved him and gave him a fossil to revive. And that fossil was Gizmo, a little Q-fetch. And he then left the planet and became a Pokemon professor for 25 years. And then had some theories that got him kicked out of the college.
Were they game theories?
No, he doesn't know what that is. He doesn't know games. Games? What are games?
Games.
That sounds like technology. He doesn't know technology.
Game theory goes beyond technology, sir.
Actually, that's true. Yeah, game theory itself is, yeah. Well, he's
I
also
said
not
it
a.
with enough finesse to fool you.
He's also not a theologist. So.
Alright. Johnny, tell us about Henry and Eduardo.
His name is Henry. He's from Zora Caro. Boring as human. I can't rhyme with that. He's a coordinator. Loves the occult. Oh, love is a strong word.
Can't rhyme with that.
But he's definitely into the occult. His friend Eduardo was a part of an incident. You had to be here to understand how that went down.
Mm-hmm. By the way, I really like the Pikachu mug.
Good. It's special.
Nice.
I couldn't find my other one.
I couldn't find my other Pikachu mug.
I also felt that this was more appropriate than what I normally use.
All right. And last, Marius will be showing up later on today. He's just a little late from work, but he'll be here today. Probably either before the break or for sure after the break. But Ivy is a furbolg from Zeovis, and they are a climate researcher as well as a botanist. They have been traveling their own planet to kind of research their climate and see if any changes happen. They met Bonsai within a forest while he was scavenging for food, and well, not scavenging, but like foraging for food and stuff like that, for his projects, and foraging for berries and stuff. And Bonsai was basically scrounging through his stuff when he showed up. But they made a mutual bond and decided to look for foraging berries and stuff together. Ivy was pulled away from his home upon arriving at his new station, by being pulled away from the roof of his building by a mysterious sky storm, and hearing the words "help," he decided to let the storm take him, and it threw him all the way to Performia, where he met the group and the party. And then River will not be joining us today. I guess she. Sorry, or they. And so Echo, River will not be joining us today. He's got some stuff going on at home. We wish him the best. But Echo and Navi. Echo is a android from Performia, but actually kind of arrived there in a pod, and not knowing how they arrived there. Just kind of started wandering for 50 years. But they, not wandering, or more like wandering for a year, thinking to themselves, and then Navi showed up and was curious about his emotions, and decided to help him along the way. So, Echo, living on Performia for 50 years with Navi, and with the help of a legendary that also lives on Performia, he and Navi have been kind of exploring the universe to find out what he is, and to find out where he actually comes from.
Do robots dream when they update?
I mean, I guess we'll find out. So yes, all the players have made their own hero forges, as you can see in the bottom left corner of their screens. I love them a lot. They are very unique, and they're very great. And yeah, they have all put their images, or they made their characters through Hero Forge, where you can make your own minis and bring them to life. You can pay money to get them made and sent to your house, and you can have little figurines of them, like this guy right here. I'll just show you this little dude. He is a slime wizard.
You should try it. It's really fun.
I keep forgetting that you had it printed out.
I want to make him as a
It's
character.
like The
He's so
Sims,
much
but
fun
better.
sounding. Yeah. Fortunately, I think he only works for Pathfinder 1, not Pathfinder 2. But maybe I'll try if I can find the spell, if it exists in Pathfinder 2 also. But yeah, anyway, with that, I also have to thank you guys for showing up to watch. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. Well, I mean, technically we'd still be playing it, but the fact that you enjoy coming here to watch, all the better, because we love when people like watching us. You guys earn channel points as you watch, as you get more channel points as you come watch more streams, so you can use those channel points to redeem rewards for the players, so you can change the scope of the game, which makes you guys involved as well. You can donate stuff, or you can redeem stuff like capture points, so that your capture rates, ups and downs and stuff like that, so you can help the players or hinder the players in catching Pokemon. You can give them healing potions, you can give them with or stuff like that. You can heal their Pokemon and themselves with the pocket PC, to kind of, it's a one heal, but it heals them max. It's basically like a divine healing. And it kind of just restores all their stuff, restores all their dailies, their HP, their injuries, stuff like that.
A max refresh.
Yeah, exactly. But if you'd also like to help with supporting us and stuff like that, you can donate. You can give a monetary value. There's rewards for donating as well. Donations get split between the players and myself, so it helps us all a little bit. But yes, you can donate with it's $1. I think it was. Oh yeah, there it is. So yeah, for $1 you can donate consumable items. These are stuff like potions, super potions, Pokeballs, just one-use items, um, but not as rare as like evolution stones or stuff like that. For $5, you can donate a Pokeball or a Master Ball. The Pokeballs will be down, or you can't see them because they don't have any right now, but they are down over by the players, and they can be used for rerolls. They can be used to keep their Pokemon or wild Pokemon they wish to capture at 1 HP, including themselves, so they don't die, or not die, but faint themselves and stuff like that. And they can use it to reroll attacks. They can use it to reroll Pokeball throws to catch Pokemon, so they can try to catch, if they roll really badly to catch a Pokemon, they can try to roll under it again. And I can do the exact same thing for my Master Balls over here, except the only difference is I can use them to cancel out their Pokeballs. But they can also use them to commission things that don't happen in the game. Basically, they're the one thing that you can use to basically rule break. Yeah, for $10 you can donate a plot twist, flashback card, or hero card. Plot twists and flashbacks can change the can change the scope of the game and their game changer for that session. Usually it's just a simple, like, throws things, basically very much impromptu, like, what is it called? Not improv. It's improv. It tests, like Michael said, it tests our improv skills. Flashback cards and plot twists change the game. Flashbacks might give a player an item they didn't remember they had, or makes them remember stuff from their past. Or I'm gonna throw it a loop and try to get it. Maybe there's a premonition they have for something that might happen in the future. And hero cards are one-use item cards that are they're one-use powers that the players can have, but if they don't translate well to Pokemon Tabletop, they can also be used as a fourth Pokeball. For $15, you can donate the GS Ball, which is essentially a crit token. It's an automatic crit. They can use it to throw at a Pokeball at a Pokemon to get the crit capture, and if they do that, rather than the plus 10, they'll get a plus 20. But yes, they can also just use it as a critical hit on an attack. For $20, you can donate a random encounter. This is one single strong enemy that they fight, a random Pokemon that'll usually have an item with it, and if they can defeat it / catch it, they will get the item that comes with it. Usually it's some kind of held item. For $25, it'll buff a creature, buff a Pokemon either by making it bigger, smaller, depending on the, and then it, if it's bigger, it'll get like big moves like Stomp. If it's smaller, it'll get small moves like, I forgot that move where it shrinks. It's like minimize.
Minimize.
Yeah, stuff like that. But it could also change their typing. It could also change their ability, stuff like that. For $30, you can donate a legendary encounter or a magic weapon. A legendary encounter is the same as a random encounter, except it's a legendary Pokemon, and the item that it has on it is related to the Pokemon specifically. So maybe an item that I created that is related to the Pokemon. Or they donate a magic weapon that's a specially made weapon for said player, or a random player of your choice. Or I can just make a weapon and the players have to decide it, but this weapon is usually something stronger than the weapons that are made in the Pokemon Tabletop shop and stuff. But last but not least, we have the Unknown Mysteries. It's a secret menu item for $50. I honestly didn't think of it today because I had so much going on. But let's say today's Unknown Mystery, basically what the Unknown Mystery is, it's a super game changer. It changes the scope of the game the whole way. But I will say today's secret menu item is what would it be? What should I make it? Let's see. The players have landed in a kind of forest where they don't know really where they are because they didn't check to see. They just kind of flew down to get these Ammonite off their ship so they could fight these Ammonite and capture them. Let's make the secret menu item. Ah. Normally I would be like, let's do this, but I mean, I should still. Let's do this. Hey, Sean or Johnny, do you want to make the secret menu item today? I might regret this, but don't make it too broken. I don't know. Usually it should be me.
The secret menu item will be a mobile vehicle bay.
You want to? Okay, yeah. They want a mobile vehicle bay. I guess it's the same as the one I said before long ago when they were on,
So what? Landmaster storage?
Yeah. Well, like, it's a bag of holding, but it's a garage of holding. You can put it on your ship, but it's also a vehicle that stores vehicle. Is that what I'm hearing, Sean?
Oh, I didn't realize this was something that you already had as a secret menu item.
Well, I said it when you guys. I said it when you guys were in the portal on Pifomia for the Nova factory, because you guys wanted to get those cars and bring them back. But I'm like,
yeah,
you have no way of getting
that must have
off
been one of the
planet,
ones
though.
that you were muted for. So that's kind of funny. That I
but
came
yes.
up with one that that you.
But I will say that this is this will be a secret menu item vehicle that can attach itself to the ship and detach itself from the ship, and it could be used as a mobile vehicle like spot. So it'll be an additional
it's like our
attachment
ship's
garage.
equivalent of the bicycle.
Yeah, except the bicycle can transform into it's a garage that has wheels, and then it can attach itself to the ship.
So yeah, it can fold itself in upon itself and become a garage.
Yeah. So that will be today's secret menu item, is a mobile vehicle bay that can attach itself to the ship so they can bring it off planet too. Alright. Are you guys ready for today? Because I'm sure not.
God, I fucking better be. After that sneeze attack I just had. I better be the end of it.
Okay, so last time on the Pokemon Space Odyssey, the party was exploring a portal with a factory inside of it. They eventually found out that this factory was in fact called a Nova factory. One of the terms that was mentioned by the Void being that they encountered before. They continued to explore and ended up turning the power on before getting into a battle with a robot and also a swarm of mysterious Pokemon they've never encountered. Later finding out the name of this Pokemon was called Niligo, a creature that Robert has never heard of or seen in his notes of history of anything. But they got to witness a bunch of other Pokemon he's never seen from a video game that they were playing. Upon reaching a elevator, which was not working because the power was shut off from Robert accidentally blowing a hole through the generator, they were going to climb the elevator, but have decided they hadn't had much supplies in order to continue on. So they went back to the ship, flew off planet because there wasn't a lot of marts or whatever that they found on this planet, encountered some Ammonite in space, flew to the new planet called Yaizuno, a fairy type planet, and flew down to the surface to catch these Ammonite, and did so indeed. So, if I remember, Ivy has one shiny, and Robert, you have a shiny Ammonite as well as a regular Ammonite. They were water psychic Ammonites too, and the shinies had sleep talk on them.
Oh man, they're slowpokes.
What?
Because they're water psychic.
Oh, oh jeez.
Yeah.
All right, so first off, Henry,
Well, before I begin, thank you, Christina, for the blessings. I
Oh.
appreciate it.
All right.
Anywho, what,
Yeah.
I'm awake. I passed out. What happened?
You are having a dream. This would have
Does it
been
look like
this
a...
would have been when you got knocked out during the Niligo fight. Actually, no. This would have been when you, because I had your character go to sleep on the ship while they traveled from the planet to planet. So your character would have been Henry would have been in his room sleeping with Eduardo, but you're currently having a dream.
Better not be of a Gardevoir telling me that I got turned into a Pokemon again. I'll be very upset.
We're having your own campaign in your own dream.
A
No,
campaign within a campaign.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right. Actually, because I don't know how you're gonna. I still don't know a lot about your backstory, but like I know that so you come back to thinking of the you go back to remembering the explosion on the planet Zoakaro. You remember you go back to saving Teduardo, along with Mingfu, or shit, what was his name again?
Brody
Brody, thank you.
and Cody.
Cody, yes, thank you. I'm trying to find a good song for this, so it's just like a little like call me song. I guess I'll do this one. If I can. Wait, where? Nice one. There we go. I mean, not nice one. It would have been a sad theme for your thinking. If it plays, there we go. The moments keep getting replayed in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then?
And then
You act like that's not already a daily occurrence.
you know what? Because I have no idea, I'm gonna do the plot twist that I was gonna do earlier. Because I was like, I should have you. Because basically everything that happened after that, it was pretty much meeting the party. So this is gonna happen. This plot twist is gonna be something that was before that occurrence, before you met Teddy Ursa, before you met Teduardo. So pick a number between 1 through 5.
4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sickness.
Sounds about right.
Alright. Before this whole thing happened, I'm going to play that sad thing again. Henry. Either...
Mysterious disembodied voice that keeps talking to me through these dreams.
Yeah. Were you the one who was sick, or was it someone else who was sick?
Probably someone else.
And who would this someone else be?
Good question.
Hello.
Marius!
Marius was sick.
No!
I'm sick. Oh no.
Oh no!
Hello.
Alright, I will fix
you're,
camera
you're,
as
sick,
well.
you're sick in the 90s cool kid way. I like you.
Oh, thank you. I like you too. I'm here. Sorry for crashing the party.
No, you're good.
You didn't crash the party.
We're just started. Yeah.
Ah.
Which is funny. So yeah, Johnny, or Henry, tell us who was sick before this whole event started.
That was probably my father.
Your dad.
Yes. He never really did like the fact that I was a showman Hey, wrong one. I'm not Ivy.
I know. I have to
Why you
bring
moving me
Ivy
up
in.
here?
I have to do this for the screen.
Hold on.
Sorry. No, good.
Oh.
I have to replace pins and stuff. No! Frick. Dang it. Didn't mean to do that. Anyway, keep going. Oh, what was his name?
Reggie.
Oops. Reggie?
Yes.
Okay.
He was a blue-collar worker. Would you say there were mines on Zoakuro? Because I feel like he would have been.
I mean, yeah, it's basically like Earth.
Okay, so yeah, he'd have been a miner.
Okay.
The profession, not the age group.
Yeah.
Dang it, I was about to make a joke.
Okay, which one?
Beat me to it.
Nor the key.
And Johnny.
But yeah, he probably. There could have been an event that had happened in one of the mines that made him really sick.
Okay.
An event that maybe tied it to something else. But it's most likely that he wouldn't have known about the occult studies.
Okay. What's the man behind the curtains? Alright. You see your dad. Is your dad someone important to you or not?
Secretly, yes. But in
You
the
see-
world of showbiz, you have to pretend you don't care.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it is.
You see your dad laying in the bed. Coughing up soot. Not a lot, more like just kind of like it's in his lungs.
Was there more to that, or is that it?
He's kind of sleeping right now, but coughing in his sleep.
I guess right now he's more or less thinking what caused this. Because there has to be a connection somewhere. It's that kind of conspiracy going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they want to chalk it up as, oh, it's the hell what do they call it? Is it like minor lung or something like that?
I think so, yeah.
Like popcorn lung, something like, yeah.
Yeah.
They want to chalk it up as that, but they never like thoroughly looked into it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's got to be something about those minds. Or someone that caused something in those minds. Because this doesn't just happen overnight.
Do you wish to look into it, or?
What the else?
Okay, as you turn, you hear Henry. You turn around and see your dad still sleeping, but he's like, I'm sorry. In his sleep. You said he didn't like you doing the contest stuff?
If not internally, he was very vocal, at the very least, about not being as into it.
Yeah.
Because blue collar man wants a blue collar son. He got an entertainer.
Yeah,
My
so,
son isn't gonna go out and do contests. That's gay.
No son of mine is gonna be playing shooty hoops.
No. But yeah, he coughs. He's just like, I'm sorry.
Black lung, thank you, Christina.
Yeah.
I now can't think of your dad not having that accent.
I'm sorry.
I mean, if you've ever been to what's that place called?
Texas.
No,
Pineapple under
it's like Pine Haven or something. He did a bunch of voice work for the animatronics there.
Oh.
Oh,
Your vision blackens. And then comes back and you find yourself at the entrance of this cave.
I legitimately thought that you were going to say when your vision fades back in, you're having
You're what?
I thought that you were going to say when your vision fades back in, it's like a graveyard or something.
Oh.
Like his dad died.
No.
Oh no.
Whoa. Dark.
Standing at the cave entrance, I'm guessing this is the cave to the mind.
The cave that your dad works at.
Mm-hmm.
This would be after dark when no one is here. Everybody has gone home for the day.
I probably have Cody with me for light.
By the way, to everybody, including chat, I have told my party last week that I'm going to be starting to referring when I start talking, because I accidentally do it all the time. I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm going to say it as their name. So Cody will start saying Cody, or stuff like that, just so we know that his Pokemon is talking to him and not another Cyniquil if they happen to be there, kind of thing. So just to make things easier.
Can he have a stark Japanese accent? Cody!
No. I will try. No, I'm just kidding. He just goes, Cody. We'll try to make it sound like the Pokemon though. Still. So he goes, Cody. Like Cyniquil.
Like the crazy part is that that's not far off how the Pokemon company explained it. But
so he just goes, Cody, and he starts to brighten up his quills so you can get some light.
Yeah. Standing at the entrance, basically just thinking to myself, Pops, you have nothing to be sorry for, and I'm going to prove it. And I enter.
Alright. We fade out again, and then we fade back in. And we find you next to some... Sorry, I'm trying to think. We find you walking through the tunnel, which comes to an opening, but you hear the sound of machinery. And running water, but it doesn't... As you get closer, it doesn't look like water.
There's nobody else here, to my knowledge, right?
As you get closer in, you can definitely see people in lab coats.
I quietly tell Cody to put the light out.
He goes, Cody, and then his back goes out, and then he dies. No, just kidding.
Wrong Pokemon.
I know. All the fire Pokemon are like that. No, just kidding. No, he goes out and he's just like kind of clings to your leg now that he's a little cold.
Alright, I'm kind of watching the people in the coats. What are they doing?
They seem to be turning valves, writing notes down on pegboard notebooks. but you get a whiff of the air, and it definitely smells like sulfur.
Just even thinking about that.
Mm-hmm. This you think might be it if it lingered enough through the caves, especially where you've managed to find when you came in, you found the papers of where your dad specifically worked in, which tunnel they worked in, and you managed to find out that you would think that with enough being down here enough, this sulfur could make people sick.
Right.
But because they blame it on the black lung, no one knows about this.
I'm gonna write this down just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Henry will remember this later.
Yeah, it's very much isn't safe.
Yeah, it's a very good thing that I had Cyndaquil put itself out.
Right before we fade out, we hear, "Hey, you!" And then we fade back in, and we find you hiding in a alleyway as people are running by. No one has seemed to spot you.
I'm really good at disguises. So I probably have something with a hood up and just kind of hunched over in the alley to look homeless.
Okay.
Wouldn't be the first
everybody
time.
runs by. They don't, none seem the wiser. And you manage to get away.
God, I have so many questions now. There's got to be more to it than this. I should tell somebody. Would they even believe me?
I will say, you remember, and now that you're in the alleyway and you get a good, you can start remembering what you saw in there. You remember what seemed to be looking like a giant glass tunnel that stretched one way into the cavern wall and the other way into the other side of the cavern wall. And people were walking back and forth, you could see other people in lab coats walking into the wall almost, not into the wall, but it would have been a passageway.
Yeah.
But because you couldn't get any closer, you don't know where that could lead.
No, there's definitely more to it. I've got to go back there.
Alright. Then you wake up. You are in your room, cuddled with a Tedwardo in your arms.
It'd probably put me in a cold sweat, if anything. That's something I probably haven't thought about since leaving the planet.
Mm-hmm. Alright. You are now awake.
I hold Tedwardo close to me for a few seconds. I take a deep breath.
He looks up at you.
It's nothing, buddy. Go back to sleep.
Tedwardo. All of a sudden, you hear what sounds to be like a commotion coming on outside. And then you hear cheering. Not a lot of cheering, but cheering from a specific two people.
Yeah.
Yeah!
I
Yeah. Alright.
And high-fiving.
I'll probably get a brief flash of sports betting back on my planet, but I'll set Tedwardo and cover him up in the bed so he stays warm. And I go find out what the Chucklefucks are doing.
As you walk towards the back of the ship, and you find the hatch already open, which means you're no longer in space because you're not getting sucked out. But it's very bright.
I was gonna say the bright light would probably be the first cue.
Yeah. You do remember talking about as a group before that you were gonna leave the planet, so you do know that you are on a new planet right now. But you have no idea which one, because they were the ones guiding it when you were asleep, so...
Would there be any way to find out, like, somewhere within the ship's
Yeah, you can go to
memory, I
the,
guess?
it would definitely be at the cockpit, where the driver is. So as you go up there, you see Echo sitting in the chair, kind of doing last-minute preparation stops. As this is, and he's like, "Oh, hello, Henry. We have arrived." As he's hitting buttons, trying to like
We
power down the
have,
ship.
yes. Where have we arrived?
I'm working on it. I have to make sure that, because now that we landed, it's gonna take a bit for me to reset everything to get the thrusters in reverse to get back up if we need to. But here, and he presses the button, and he you guys find as the on screen it kind of scans. Your scanner isn't that great, so you can't get like the entire planet, or at least like most, like all of the things on there quite yet. But you know you are in a forest. And you know that the planet you're on is called Yaizuno. As the ship would in fact have like a galactic map, but not like a map of the planet itself.
Right.
Because the ship has never been here, so.
That's all I needed to know is what planet.
Yep, you guys
Doesn't
are on
help
Yaizuno.
Henry much, but I have a name to the face of the planet.
You also know that the planet has a gravity of 1. Or like a
Base gravity.
well, base gravity is 2. Earth gravity would be like a 2.
So
I think.
a little heavier than moon gravity.
No, 0 would be less. 5 would be heavy.
Yes.
Well, 5 would be like almost impossible to move and almost die heavy.
Yes, so I said a little heavier than moon gravity.
Yeah.
It's
true,
floaty,
yes.
but
Yeah.
it still pulls you in.
Yeah.
How strange.
Should make a picture of the gravity thing so I can actually say like what that is, but no, it's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Feeling the lightness, as it were. For a moment, it's as if all the troubles just kind of melt away.
I will say, while you're on the ship, it is a 2 gravity, so you have Earth gravity of your own Earth wherever you are. So like, if
I
someone
immediately going to step out after.
Yeah. So as you step out of the ship, you find Ivy and Robert, kind of celebrating their newly caught Pokemon. As around them are also some Ammonite that are just laying on the ground unconscious. And yes, Ivy and Robert, this is where we find you.
I like that to think that we did an air jam freeze high five last time. I like to think that we are still like in the air and coming down when all that.
Yeah.
Henry just raises an eyebrow. He's like, "What kind of party did I miss?"
All right. Yeah, the scene is yours.
Henry,
we
hey.
just-
Sorry.
You're awake.
While walking out of the ship, I kind of would stumble a little bit at the strange lightness. Do a slow motion, like start falling and catch myself. Because I'm sure I've probably never experienced this before.
Yeah.
So it's a little uplifting and kind of a new experience, and you know how researchers are with new experiences. This is phenomenal. I slowly creep my way back into the ship, and I go grab Tedwardo because he needs this too.
Tedwardo, you run in and grab him, and he's like, Tedwardo, like he
I know
still
you're
wants
sleeping,
to
but you
sleep.
need to see this.
Tedwardo.
Avi's also completely bubbly and telling about all what happened. Damn, you missed so much. It was so cool. When we were in space, there was like this group of Ammonites, and I hold a drawing up, and they, for some reason, didn't like my drawing. Apparently, I guess, and they followed us to this planet. So we fought them. Hey, look at my new friend, and I take out my Ammonite.
He's just like, oh, no. Actually, was this the sleeping one?
I don't know, actually. Could be.
I forgot if you caught the sleeping
it's
one or
a
not.
sleeping one.
Okay, yeah,
And
you caught the sleeping one, so it's still sleeping.
There's like a sleeping Ammonite just on the floor,
He's just
relaxing.
floating there.
You try to wake it up by knocking on its shell.
Oh, nice. Roll me a d20.
Okay.
IV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because his Ammonites don't want to sleep. 11. I forgot what sleep was. Actually, it should show on here. Sorry. Other affliction. Nope, that's fainted and stuff. Status effects there. Sleep. Nope. He's still asleep. He's like, oh, night.
Aww, little guy's all knocked out. I mean, he traveled through fucking space with us.
By the way, what did you name your Ammonite?
I didn't give it a name yet.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, so he's just
Ammonite.
Ammonite. He's just
I
floating
have
there.
to think of a name. I would say like I would let it wake up. It should wake up sometimes, right?
Yeah. I'll say because normally it's the combat that you have to roll above
Yeah.
a 16, but I'll say you actually continue to knock on him or try to gently wake him up, and he's like, Ammonite.
I like to think that he
By the way,
makes
he
noises
does exactly
like
sound like
Octodad.
Squidward. Oh, Octodad?
Confirmed blub noises.
Blummonite. No. Just kidding. But yeah, he just looks at you and he's just like, Ammonite.
Hey, Ammonite, welcome to my team. Nice to meet you, there shake both the tentacles.
What's his, do we get roll for his nature, by the way? I forgot.
We didn't.
We didn't. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We did it for Sean. So let's say, okay. So his nature will be, because we forgot to actually give him like stats and stuff. So that's a 3 and a 5. Sorry, I gotta go open up my nature sheets quick.
Sure.
Transportation rules. There we go.
All Ivy has to do is open up the sketchbook.
Yeah, true.
That's a nature sheet.
That's true.
Okay, so we got 3 and 5. So that's defense. Special defense. Oh, he's got a lax nature. It's
Lax.
defense up, special defense down. So under the nature where it shows haste or hardy, just click that box and just type lax, and then it should adjust everything. So yeah, so he looks at you and he just goes,
It's very fitting.
"Oh my night," and he tries to go back to sleep now that everything's over.
Man, this nap tired me out. Time for another nap. I take Ammonite back in the Pokeball, and I think I give it a name with something with sleep in it. I'm not sure what exactly now, but I will.
Nice.
What an Ammonite terror.
Yeah, these I will say, without a roll, because I would say you probably know what ammonites look like. These definitely look different than the regular ammonite. They almost look like their tentacles are a little bit longer than normal. And their shell almost has a little, like a purplish glow to it. That kind of keeps it afloat, so.
Cute.
Yeah.
You know, seeing something like this on stage would drive people insane. In a good way.
I mean, it is a space ammonite. It literally was in space. Sorry.
It's a lot woodsier than I thought it would be.
Well, if you think about it, the Fae do govern plants, so
Big.
makes sense. Oh, yes, we're on the planet of the Fae, the,
It's Yaizuno, isn't it?
Yaizuno.
yeah, Yaizuno.
I've
They-
only heard the name of this place, honestly.
Oh, if you guys want, because I know I just say the names. If you want me to like say it and spell it out, I can like spell it for you guys so that you guys can write them in your sheets.
I'll do it with Yu-Gi-Oh spelling. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Just take any Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist's name and add a couple letters.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they, have like cities and structures and whatnot, but I would warn you that there are a lot of those who also like to play tricks out in the middle of in the meadows and woods. That just be mindful that some prefer to be by themselves.
So don't be naive like you. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Not naive, necessarily. I just have an inherent trust in certain people.
You have a word for that. I think it's naive.
I think it's being a nice person.
And this is all like, I know I'm making this sound like I'm being a dick, but it's more like in the bubbly aspect. I just sneeze attacks really.
Oh yeah, it's the playful ribbing. Yeah.
These attacks. Yeah.
You're playfully ribbing.
Yes.
Also,
He's
because
just kind of saying all of it with a shit-eating grin on his face.
Yeah. Robert's like, oh, also, I forgot. He pulls out his shovel in one hand and pulls out his dowsing rod in the other. I should do some, exploring here.
Hey, yeah, you're right. Tedwardo, pick up.
Eduardo! As he starts running around looking for things. Yeah, we are gonna. I gotta grab that thing quick. Tables, oops, not ships, tables.
I also asked
one.
Kate to
Yep,
come along
D20.
with us because her combustion could really help with digging look food.
Are you fucking kidding me? This game hates me.
I mean, he does find something.
Yeah. But
He,
it's the fact that I rolled another
Yeah, I
six.
know. He runs around. Roll me a D8.
2.
He finds an X defend.
Cool, an item I don't even use in the actual game.
Yeah.
But I'll add it. Maybe I can sell it.
In the actual game, they are really, really powerful, which is like people don't use them in like,
They can be, but I don't like
Nuzlocke
wasting
and
turns.
stuff. Same.
Why do that when I
Don't
can
you,
use
like-
growth?
Can you, give them the X item to hold and they just use it? on the first turn?
No,
I thought that's what happened.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, I've seen people do that, and it's just like they'll just use the X defense
They-
that they're holding on to.
They do use them automatically, but I think it's at like the same HP barrier that like
Yeah.
a berry is used.
Okay,
So yeah.
gotcha.
And if they have a certain ability, I forgot which one. They do
I
like,
honestly didn't know that X items could be held items.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't ever really use them, so
Because like, even when doing Norman's gym in Gen 3, all of the X trainers, they don't have them hold it; they just use it.
yeah.
True.
So if they
I don't
wanted
know.
to
I think it
support
was
something
more.
like
I think
that,
it was
they
like more
could've-
recent games, not like the third gen ones. I think it was more like 6 or 7 ones that I've seen it happen. I don't remember. But like Sean said, it could be when they reach half or HP or a third HP
Yeah.
when they would use the berry and it happens. But
Or when they're
yeah.
confused and hurt themselves and they accidentally spray themselves in the face with
I know
it.
there's berries that do it too. So when they eat the berry and then they get the
Yeah, I know,
stage.
I know berries do it.
Yeah.
But
Oh well, I don't know. Anyway,
I
yeah.
forgot
So
that I had loaded that. But yeah,
That's-
I forgot how the dowsing rod works, and I can't find it anywhere on here. On my
Um,
trainer sheet.
is it?
Crap.
Whoops.
Let's look it up.
Crap.
why is there green 6s?
Because
and
that's
stuff?
the formula that was given when he was looking for shards.
Oh yeah.
5d6e6s4.
What?
That's the formula.
E6.
5d6e6s4.
It's the E6S4 part.
Probably to highlight the successes.
What? Oh,
But
because
it
yeah,
also
that's
have
right.
like
You,
bonuses.
I forgot. Yeah,
But I
because
forgot
on
where
a
I got
4,
the
5, or 6, on a 4, 5, or 6, you succeed. That's right.
Yeah.
Because that was your like thing for that.
I think it
Um,
had something to do with like my occult, plus like the location.
I don't think it's called
That
a
we're in.
dowsing rod, by the way. It's
As a dowsing rod that you use to find shards.
Yes.
okay.
Yes. I have it, and it's on in the PTU core book on 284.
How do you spell it?
DOWSING.
That's why I couldn't spell it. I did DOU.
Dosing rod.
Dowsing.
Okay, dowsing rod's been
Yeah.
attuned to the energies given
And I just
charges.
can't find it on the character sheet because I think I had it all.
I think it'd be a
down
key
dancing
item.
rounds.
But if you don't have it on you, then yeah, just put it on your character sheet. As I think it's a key item.
Well, I did have it on my character sheet, but now that I can't be on Fantasy Grounds,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, dowsing rod is on the key items. They also have a dowsing rod for dummies.
The dummy dowser.
No, it's just
Do you find dummies with it, or?
The
yeah, it's
Dimmadome dummy
oh,
dowser.
dowsing rod for dummies. It's 1,000 less. A favorite of rock collectors everywhere. This book teaches the user how to attune their dowsing rods. Rank 1 novice occult education. Roll 1d6 when searching for shards. Rank 2 adept occult education. I think it's just a playtest thing that they added, so we don't have to have that. But that's just something that is, like.
If someone were to get
beginners.
a dowsing rod and not know how to use it.
Yeah.
So what's
Yeah.
the formula for the?
Well,
It's your occult education for the number of dice
where did you
then-
find that, Johnny? Though.
on 284 under dowsing rod.
No, I mean the formula. Is that where it is?
I wrote it down the first time he ever
Oh,
tried it before
Okay.
his computer went kaput.
gotcha.
Yeah,
there
I just
like-
want to know if the
It's
I just
baked
want
into
to
my
know
hot
that
bar.
the dice roll is different. Because
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So it says
I might have leveled stuff up.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
He's a route. Okay. May be used while in any route, cave, or outside area. They may be activated by spending 10 minutes searching the area. They may be activated a number of times per day, equal to half of the trainer's occult education rank. Roll 1d6 per occult education rank. If the area begins searched, or if the area being searched is a beach, cave, desert, or any other sandy rock areas, roll 1d6, or roll plus 1d6. If you have skill stunt dowsing, roll an additional 1d6. For each die that results in 4 or higher, you find one shard of a random color: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, or violet. Wait, red, orange, yellow, green, blue.
So,
Yeah.
I'm guessing we round down for the usages per day.
Yeah, we were
Or
down,
do we round
yeah.
up? Yeah.
Yeah, because the
Okay,
only
so I
time we
can
round
do it
up is
twice?
the contest.
I
You
think
may
the
reroll.
E6 stands for extra on 6.
Yeah, it says you may re-roll any die that results in 6, gaining the shard and potentially more.
Oh,
Yeah, because when I rolled 2 additional dice, but I also rolled 2 6s.
Okay. So, Neil,
Yeah, thank you,
For
Schoolie,
me-
because that's insane. That yeah, Schoolie is coding for a living, and I'm like, wow. So he helped me do the channel the channel dice rolling stuff. So thank you for that,
Yeah.
and also thank you for this. Holy crap! But yes,
yeah. So, for my rolls, I get 2 per day. So I will do both of them right now while Echo gets the ship warmed back up so we can fly.
okay.
And I get 6.
So
Unless if
the-
you're saying
I'm
that I
gonna
get a
make-
bonus one because this is Rocky, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah, you're not.
No,
it's
you
like a,
specifically said very, very foresty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're not in that proper terrain. So yeah, so it's 66 twice.
E6 S4.
I'm gonna write that
Yes.
down on a story thing, so I don't have to. So I don't have to ask every time. So 1 sec.
Yep.
I'm gonna write.
And that could change to 7 later because
Oops.
my occult is still not.
Run. Yeah.
But for now, it's 6.
I'm just gonna write
'Cause I have
housing
still
rod
stuff
formula
housing.
for Robert. There we go. So what was the formula?
So for Robert, it'll be 6d6 E6
6 E6
S4.
S4. Okay.
Sorry for kind of like derailing everything.
No, that's
but
fine.
At the same
I'm glad
time,
we're figuring
it's
this out.
important
So
because that's how I can make like really, really, really good items.
Oh, Christina,
I have-
of course I
I've
took
only
notes.
made a
I'm
couple.
Henry. He's writing in his
Oh,
book
yeah.
as we speak.
What's
Slash
writing?
roll.
oh, sorry. Thank you.
Henry and Robert are analog, not we're not
Um,
technologically advanced.
4 hits. Nice.
Was that mine or was that Henry?
That was me rolling for you.
Yeah, that was yours.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
And
4,
can you
5,
do it one
6,
more time?
7. Yes. Slash roll.
Oh,
Dang! Wow.
3 hits.
Okay, so I think that I was doing it like so when you roll a 4 or 5 or 6, and then we rolled because it was dependent because we still have to figure out which gems he finds, right?
Yes.
Which
we-
isn't itself as a random roll of 1, 2, 3, 4,
But it's a
5,
D6.
6.
So
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
want, I could do the roll for each hit.
Yeah. Actually, we'll roll. Because he's on the first one roll, he succeeded 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So roll 46. So Sean, on the first roll, you got. Let's see, 5 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 2 blues, a red, and a violet.
got 3 hits on the next one.
Yep, and then 3 hits.
Alright.
So
And then
you
you'll be getting a yellow, another violet, and an orange.
Yep. He is the keyboard wizard.
Alright,
I mean,
cool.
I have done scripting
Awesome.
in tabletop sim, so it starts to blend together once you start reading formula.
That's awesome.
Now I need to find my recipes and find out what I can
I'm gonna keep this
Yeah,
on
the-
my key item so I can reference that too. So.
That is pretty
No one
awesome.
needs any
Neil. You
evolution
should check out
items
the
that's
scale
involved,
table
right?
I made. I even coded the counters so that they take away from each other.
No one needs any evolution items?
Yeah, no one needs any like stones, right?
I don't think so.
There's only one kind of stone that I need, and I might find it in the forest.
I want to get a. I have to look up the English name. A lithium. You know later, and I have no idea how to evolve that in this
It'd be a leaf stone.
a leaf stone.
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
need to be a leaf stone
Screw the mossy
with
rock.
the. Yeah.
Yeah, they changed
Well, I mean that's what they.
this.
Yeah, they finally changed it in regular Pokemon to say screw the muscle.
Mhm. But yeah, you can get a Leafeon with a leaf stone.
Yeah,
But I need
and
leaf
don't
stone.
even get me started on Excel formulas.
Alright, so yes, as you guys are searching around and as Tedwardo is running around looking for the X-Defend he eventually finds, you guys have noticed that, because you kind of stay near the ship, I will say, just so you're kind of not leaving the ship, but from what you noticed, it doesn't seem like, at least from where you are, that there's any, like a settlement nearby from where you are. You might be able to determine something from the ship. The ship kind of has a little area on it, but because you don't have a map or haven't visited the metropolis city kind of place that would exist possibly on this planet, because usually metropolis could upgrade your ship to get the whole planet, but when you were on Paphomia you kind of had little bits, and then you were kind of told about places by Lamprey and stuff like that. So, but eventually you might be able to upgrade the ship to get an upgrade that just scans the whole planet. So, but right now it's just kind of the area around you. But looking around, it is very much like a very autumn-looking forest. Like everything is very brown and orange.
Okay. I was about to ask about what the forest actually looks like. Does it look like
Yeah.
enchanted or just like a fall forest?
It would look like an enchanted forest, but it also looks very fallish, like autumn. You might see here and there like a couple of purple and blue vines just kind of entangling. Just because it is a Fey forest, so you're on a Fey planet. Everything looks a bit enchanted.
Don't wander up too far.
What do you guys do?
We wanted to go shopping, right? So
Yes.
where are? So we're living on a Fey planet, right? Do Fays haggle, or do I just pay?
I wouldn't push your luck.
Is haggling with a Fey a bad idea?
Could be, but also I don't see why you can't try.
Okay. So where's the next city?
To civilization.
The civilization.
Yes, Echo, can we try to find a city with a spaceport in it? One that ideally could maybe upgrade our ship if we spent money on that?
It'll take me some time to look. If you want to just fly around and see. But with giving me enough time, I can track the signal of a metropolis if there is one.
Couldn't we do both? Like Echoes looks for a city, and if we find something cool, we just land there instead.
That's not a bad idea.
Yes, hell yeah.
Echo just says, he's like, I did pick up something nearby, but that's all I can really do is the area of, like, a general area for now, until we upgrade.
Define nearby. Do we have to fly there? Or
We'll
could
have
be
to fly
walk
there. It might
Okay,
take
then-
2-3 days walking.
Oh damn, let's fly.
Yeah, Yaizuno's pretty big. So, yeah.
Well-
Alright, you guys fly?
Yeah.
I will say, because you guys don't have a map right now, I won't be showing you the whole map quite yet. Or maybe you'll have a topography. Okay, I forgot that I don't have the cities on this map. I have the cities on my world anvil. But, so I can show you the map of Yaizuno, because you would have seen it flying in, kind of. But it's very, like, it's kind of like, because you're so high up in the air, you wouldn't really see cities, kind of thing. But where you guys landed, I can at least show you that. So let me switch to the other map, so you can at least see, and so chat can see too. So this, as I share it with you guys, come on. This is Yaizuno's surface. And you guys are currently over here.
Damn, okay.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, specifically you'd be in this little area right here. And the part that
Oh,
Echo
I also-
sees... Oh, yeah, sorry.
I also just noticed you need to adjust the cameras. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you're over there. No camera update on this overlay. Oh, thank you. I see what you mean. I will update that while they decide what they're doing, but the city or the settlement or something that they discover is right over here. A little while
I
away
tried to
off.
pull Marius over, but it wasn't working.
That's funny.
No wait, wrong direction.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Johnny.
There's two of him. This is getting out of hand. No, there are two of them.
Now there are two.
I don't think we need two of me running around. It'd be neat, but
Yeah,
probably not a good idea.
true.
Whoa, you just waved yourself out of your box,
There we
man. How do I get out of here?
All right. So yeah, you
I'm
guys. Yeah, so you guys find yourself. You guys are kind of in the middle right here, just kind of in the middle of a forest, and the settlement is nearby over here.
Yeah, let's fly there. See what the hell's going on there.
You guys head over. Here,
Yeah,
I will
yeah,
put
Fly
Robert-
low.
who wants
Yeah.
to be
Robert, at
the
this
icon?
point, is too busy in the workshop to decide where we're going.
Actually, you know what? We will make temporarily. We will make, because Echo's the one flying the ship. Echo will be the one on the map. There. Okay, so let's make him smaller.
Oh my god, he's a giant.
Alright, so you guys are here. And actually, I forgot, I can technically, I gotta unlock the tokens. There we go. So now Echo can move himself. But yeah, so you guys decide to get on the ship. And Echo inputs the coordinates to leave. And you guys, it'll take a little bit of time, not a whole day to fly there, but I'm still gonna make you roll on the table for going that way. So first, let me play the fly music. There we go.
Press Echo to fly low, so
Alright.
they could sit on the window and just look down and be focused on a new planet and a new experience.
I just see your face pressed up against the glass. Just
Alright, Johnny, roll me a d20.
Uh-oh.
you haven't been here in a while, so I'm gonna have you roll this.
I don't like where this is going. 'Cause every time I
Fine,
roll a
fine,
d20
fine.
involved with vehicles, something happens. I'm a Resident Evil protagonist.
Be an anti-hero. A 2.
Woohoo! Yay! All right,
Oh,
roll me a D100.
Oh, he said
Oh, no.
yay, that's a problem.
D100,
Yeah.
68. I can't even get the funny number. These dice hate me so
Aw.
much.
God, I don't know how.
As you guys are flying through the air, nothing happens. So yeah, you manage to find yourself getting closer to the city, and I'm gonna do this one. Yeah. I forgot to turn it up on this. Yeah, you guys start finding yourself flying above the city, and people start, as you kind of get closer, you see that people start noticing you, and they're like pointing, like, "What? Whoa!" You know. And then you, I say, probably land somewhere outside of town because there's nowhere really inside of town to land. Or no,
Look, it's a bird. It's a fae.
I
No,
forgot.
It's foreigners.
you guys, I actually forgot. You had you were able to land your ship on water before, and Marius froze.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. I forgot about that. You guys went into a crater when you guys on Gilead into the village, or the fishing village, and there was a bunch of water there and you landed. So, there is actually a place to land here. Inside of this village, there is a brook.
Oh, also, I have to mute real quick, but I'm still here. So.
Yep, you're good. So, essentially, I mean, I keep forgetting a brook is more like a little river, but I will say that there's a tiny little, like, marsh lake, if you know what I mean, like a lake pond, with a tiny little river running through it. But it's big enough for you to land on the pond. So
Okay. Delish.
all right.
Is that a good mark for break time?
Yeah, let's actually make this the break time moment, and we can explain. I can describe what the town looks like when we get back. So, and that way Sean will be here too when we get back. So, don't go away. Grab your snacks if you need to. Go to the bathroom. Take your smokes. Do whatever you need to that gets the mind clear. And then just be right back so that you can come watch us again. We will be back also after getting some water and such. Grabbing potions. So yeah. We will be back.
Recharging.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be back. Alright, welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
we left off off the break. The players getting back, or they flew into the city, which they are now over here.
And how long did that take?
It took a day. Well, not a day. It took a little less than a day, but I still... Even anytime you fly to a place, that would take, like, maybe a little less time, but, like, still not a full day. I'll still have you roll to see if something happens.
Yeah.
Just so at least one thing might happen while you're flying. But nothing managed to happen on your way here. Smooth sailing, smooth flying. And you guys managed to get to the city. And... Oops. And yeah, you guys find a spot to land on the water. And what you guys see as you come down is basically... It's a very wooden town. Almost like there's some shacks, but most of the time it's like a log house here and there. They kind of more cluttered together. There is a spot that enters almost like a road, like a dirt road, and there does happen to be a Pokemon Center and a Pokemart next to each other. So you do know that there is a Pokemart, so you can go buy stuff and things like that. But yeah, this is a very small town, and it doesn't seem like a place that has a lot of metal in it.
Also, on the flight here, we discussed this a little bit off camera, but Robert would have asked Henry, if I was to create a powerful gem for you, what kind of accessory would you like? And then he points to a gem that's like embedded into his glasses, like to show him like what it looks like, which is like a very rainbow. It almost kind of looks like the rainbow badge from.
To clarify for chat, Sean, can you tell them the feat you're talking about?
Yes, I can create something and like this. I did this a while ago, so it is something that like has been done, but it is with 2 of every colored shard. I can smash them together to create something called a rainbow gem, and the rainbow gem can boost a trainer's attack or special attack stat by 5. And if they have expert occult, they can change which stat that is for an extended action, which is really powerful for Robert because he has both attacks and special attacks. And he wants to make one for Henry. And it also can be crafted into an accessory that goes basically anywhere an accessory is allowed. So, like head, hands, neck, like, yeah. So he asks, yeah, Henry, what kind of accessory he would like the gem to be on? Because he feels like Henry could really benefit.
I mean, after seeing that crazy punch on the Nihilgo swarm.
Yes. Realizing that Henry is like, oh wait, you actually also fight as a trainer. I should do this for you. Like, you're not just a trainer, but you also are a fighter.
Probably a hair accessory. Something along the lines maybe of a feather that just has the gem in it. It'd go great on stage. That and he's kind of getting tired of wearing his hat.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So while we fly over, that's what Robert will be doing. He'll be tinkering in the workshop, creating Henry's gem.
Sounds good. So you spend, and I guess technically yes, anybody who wishes to may, on the way, spend an extended action to do some stuff if they wish to. But yes, you hear in the shop just a tink, 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 tink tink, as you guys are flying over, and eventually,
Insert generic Pal World noises here.
And also, in the shop, Robert just has Orion and Lagoon, his two Ammonite, just hanging out. Like, he's not going to use them in his party, but they're going to be like a part of his little like lab/shop area.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had the two Ammonites. You named them both. Okay, so yeah, there's just
You
kind
get
of
one Cthulhu.
Orion is the shiny, and Lagoon is the
I think I named
Yeah,
mine
they just
Zombie.
kinda-
Yeah. Yep.
they just kind of hang out with each other up near the ceiling, as they kind of just float around. They kind of like almost like a blooper, just kind of through the air. As they kind
The
of
brothers
eventually bump
Ammonite.
into you and grab onto you as you're working.
Yeah.
They kind of look at what you're doing. Ammonite.
Yeah.
For ones,
just kinda-
for ones that aren't going to be in your party, I'm going to just call them by their names, but not their like actual
Oh,
nicknames. Yeah. So these Ammonite just kind of like fly into you, and they just kind of grab onto your face as you're working. They're looking at what you're doing, interested in the pretty colors. But there's one on your face and one on your shoulder as they kind of grab you and go, Ammonite. Ammonite.
As long as I can still work, then yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I kind of like, pet them and give them like a little scritch. And then I'm like, I will have to do some research into you guys sometime later, but right now I have more important things to do. But,
Alright. Yeah, they
I might
let you back
ask-
to your work. Might ask what?
Also, is Ivy using the Ammonite in her team?
Kind of has to. He only has 3
Yeah.
Pokemon.
I only have 3 Pokemon,
Okay.
so they are my 4th Pokemon.
Cool.
But they're not really
then,
usable right now, at least.
Yeah, they'll definitely need some level ups. But, good, because Robert did want to maybe show some of the locals here and ask them questions about them. So he won't have to bring his own.
Alright.
I'll take mine.
Yeah. So as you guys work on any of your projects on the way there, as Echo flies you over, Robert, you successfully make a rainbow gem. Right
Yeah.
before you get to the
And then I
city.
craft it. Does anyone else? Does any of us? Oh, I will ask Kate's Combuskin if I can use one of its feathers.
Hang on.
I forgot his name. Or her name.
Yep. That's why I'm looking it up. Because I totally forgot her name too. Oh, you gotta change it. It's no longer Torchic. I mean, it is. I have a Combuskin, but as the name, I have Torchic / the name. So I know.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta change that quick. Okay. And he just turns to you, he's like, he looks away, he goes, Dozer. But then he kind of like winces at his own, and he goes and reaches up and he doesn't grab one of those. He's gonna grab a tiny little yellow feather, not the important red feather that's on the top of his head. And he plucks it and goes, Dozer! And he hands you a little feather.
That should be good enough for the gem.
It's like this big.
And I kind of like... Oh,
It's a tiny feather, not one of their big ones.
okay. I will use that then as the bottle while I create my own artificial flower. Or feather to go.
He's trying to be brave. He plucked the feather for you. Because it hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I'll hand it to Henry before as we depart the ship.
Nice. And Henry, you now have a rainbow gem.
Neat.
Or a rainbow
And I had it
accessory gem.
attuned to attack. So if you want to change it anytime you do it.
Okay. Does that only work for people?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that would be actually pretally awesome to put it on a Pokemon.
I was thinking about giving it to Eduardo, but it's fine.
I will say, you managed to land somewhere near the beach, like the bank, so you could jump off and not land in water. So
Yeah, we don't have to swim like we had to do on Gilia.
yeah. You guys are kind of smart in that regards from last time. You remembered that, and you're like, oh, yeah, let's land here instead. And yeah, your ramp that comes off the ship that folds down kind of lands on the bank. And yeah, as you guys get off, the ground underneath you, once again, you kind of feel yourself a little lighter than usual. But the ground underneath you is very, like, soft, not really mucky, but almost how, like, a swamp would feel. Or like a brook, like a wet brook. But it's not wet. It's just kind of almost bouncy.
Robert definitely jumps up and down a few times to like feel it.
Yeah. You kind of jump up and down, and as you jump, you start finding yourself jumping a little higher than usual. While you're on this planet, with the gravity, because I forgot, because technically your home gravity at a 2 normally, I would say, but like if you lived on a planet with low gravity, your low gravity would be like if you lived here, your normal gravity would be a 1 kind of thing, so that would be your home gravity. But I'm assuming here, actually, let me look at the other planets just so I know for sure. Just so you guys can write down what your gravity home planet was. So we'll start with Sean because I got Luchabos that I see right here. I didn't want that. I wanted
damn.
I'm from Dimabos, actually.
I'm sorry, Dimabos, Luchabos, yes. Did I actually do that? Hang on, let me go to the planets.
Damn. The
Oh,
Obus
Google
has
was
a
it too.
gravitational force of 4. It's only a fourth of my usual gravity. Holy shit.
Wait, really?
Oh wow.
Yeah. Gonna be floating.
Okay, Dimabos / Luchabos has a 2 to a 3, so I'll say 3 on the Luchabos side, which makes sense of why they're stronger. 2 is normal gravity, so Sean, you have Henry has or Robert has a 2 gravity for a home gravity. I guess let's check out Zeovis, because...
The Obus in your notes has a force of 4.
Oh, yeah, so Zeovis is a pretty heavy planet. And so
Damn.
everywhere
Zeovis
you
must be,
go...
like, intense.
Everywhere you go, Ivy, is probably really light. So this being a 1, you could jump pretty high.
Damn. Also, like,
You're basically
luckily we
Superman
are
on
not
this
in a
planet.
realistic scenario where bone density loss is a thing.
Yeah.
We're not going that
Say-
far. We're not
Would
going
be
that
really
far.
bad.
Yeah.
No,
you're
the
fine.
ship helps
But-
with that.
Yeah, there is a rule. I could look at. I actually should probably look that up just because that would be nice to know. It would be in the Duke Porygon Dream of Reap. Oops, let me go grab that quick. And it would be on the. It would be.
And that
from the
only
picture.
affects trainers, right? Because I feel like if we did that for every single Pokemon, that
Yeah, I'll say
would be
it
much.
just affects trainers. That's fine.
Yeah.
It'll make
Just
it
because,
easier
like, if
for
we
you
had to
guys.
figure that out for every home planet for every
Yeah.
single Pokemon,
That's fine. And
that'd be a lot.
I'll say if we think about it, then we can look it up. But if it doesn't get brought up, then I won't worry about it too much. If you guys aren't worried about it too much, kind of thing.
Nobody
Yeah.
bring it up in the future.
I just thought it would be a fun thing to have like gravity and stuff. So there it is.
Yeah.
Actually, Where was it? There it is. Okay, but yeah, so you can have like capabilities that you can get for like gravity tolerance, which makes it better. You know, so you can like move around better in different gravities. But yeah, so your home, so you guys get a capability called home gravity. This is what you guys would have on your planet. So for most humans and Pokemon, this value is 3, which they're adapted to Earth-like gravity. So Sean's, I guess if Earth-like gravity would be a 3, but your side being a little lighter than the other side, you would have a 2. Mary or Ivy's home gravity would be a 4. But yeah, so it says for each step the environment is higher than your home gravity value, make the following changes. Decrease your evasion by 1, decrease all movement speeds by 1 to a minimum of 1. Decrease your high and low jumps values by 50%. Decrease your effective power capability by 1. If the environment is higher by at least 2 steps, even that, use levitate or sky speeds. For each step the environment is lower than your home gravity, which is what most of you guys have right now. You increase your high and low jump values by 50%, and you increase your effective power capability by 1 for each step. So Marius, or Ivy, because yours was a 4, you get to increase your power capability by 3.
Damn.
And you increase your high or low jump value by 150%.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so before I forget, I need to go to Zorkaro.
Damn, Ivy's a beast. Because almost always Ivy will have a really good power attendant.
Zorkaro's is Earth, so 3. And then Performia, so we can let Echo know later. Performia. Performia is also a 2. So Ivy's home planet has the most, and then it's Henry with 3, and then it's Echo and Robert for 2.
Okay.
And so it increases the jumps, but what was the other one? Power, strength?
Your power
level?
is your power capability is affected by 1 for each step below. So you have +3 to your whatever your power capability is.
I have
And
no idea what
power
it
is
is.
how much you can lift.
Yeah. And because I'm curious for Zizipso, because that's where Adolfin was from.
That one had really low, didn't it?
Yeah, they had a gravity force of 0.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So he was feeling the weight everywhere. But at the same time, because he's a psychic, he can kind of... I mean, I didn't really give them that capability for adjusting. But he was having a hard time. But because we kept forgetting about it, it wasn't a big deal. So, but that's kind of cool. So yeah,
And
if you
Robert
guys want
has
to...
probably spent about half of his life on a 3, so he's like not super uncomfortable with
No, so Robert, yours would have been a 2. The other side of the planet is 3.
No, but I'm assuming
Oh,
Anna is probably a 3.
oh, yeah, Anna would be a standard Earth, yeah, but it affects everybody the same. So I guess in that case, yeah, if most of your life was on Anno, then yours would also be a 3.
Yeah, slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Most.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys can, you feel light on your feet, and you guys can definitely jump.
This place is cool.
Yeah. All right.
Also, that just made me think that the high five between Ivy and Robert when they jumped up
Also, hi TK.
would have been even more impressive.
Yeah.
Hey,
That
what's
was a
wrong,
really
TK?
high five.
Oh, TK is in chat while we were talking, and they're lurking now. But I wanted to say hi before I forgot.
Oh, I thought you said sorry, TK.
No, I said hi
I'm
TK.
like, what happened?
Alright, but yeah, you guys exit the ship. And it was very awkward getting off the ship because you weren't expecting this low gravity. Because that was one thing your ship... Actually, no, I did say that Henry did see... I think Henry saw in the... I think I said it was a gravity of 1, right, to Henry? I think
Yes.
you did. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So the ship would have told you, yeah. So you guys would have known. You just haven't experienced a low gravity like this quite yet.
You just do a fake trip and go, oh no,
And just slowly fall to the ground.
and then somersault
Whoa.
to land.
Everybody's like,
What would be the most interesting looking building?
Um,
Or are they all fairly nondescript?
they're all fairly nondescript. This is a very, very, like, it's a very woodsy town. Like, all the buildings are made of logs, wood, stone, maybe. There's, like, no
Anything
metal
that looks
anywhere.
like it's in the entertainment category.
A tavern. There would be a building that looks like a tavern.
I would like to look around as well if I see any like maybe it's something for the forest, but Abby wants to look for plants, especially
Yeah.
berries or apricots. We
You
can do this
definitely
later.
Yeah, I mean, quick glance around, you definitely see, like, flowers you've never seen before. A lot of them very spirally.
Oh, spirally.
Mhm.
I
Oh.
imagine like if Ivy tries to pick something up, they just squish it because they have so much power that they can't control, and everything on this planet is more delicate. Anyways, it's like, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! It's just
Oh, no.
Knuckles. Yeah.
Oh no.
Knuckles from Sonic. Yeah.
We should probably look for a map, guys, right? If they have a map or anything. Okay, or if
Yeah.
they can point us to a nearest spaceport.
Are there any locals milling about outside?
Do you wish to
Or
look
they-
around and ask around?
Or are they hiding behind trees staring at us?
Now we can do the tabletop classic and go to a tavern to get information.
You could do that too. I will say, as you look around to see if you might be able to talk to anybody, just a quick glance around, realizing that everybody is looking at you. And then you hear a little kid just.
I'm about to say
you
Robert
hi.
excitedly waves,
Yeah, you guys wave,
particularly at the kids.
and the kids are like,
Robert
hey,
loves.
they're like excited to see new people, but then like the adults kind of like pull them away. It's like, don't stare too long, and then they kind of pull them away to go to mind their
get that.
business.
I get that weird, like in anime when they get the chills and you see like their outlines. dragging up
Oh.
As soon as I notice that people are staring.
Ivy is going to
Goosebumps, visible goosebumps.
I will approach one of the parents. If they don't like start to hurry off.
I was gonna say one of them hits you with a pocket sand.
Roll me-
I have pocket sand.
Roll me a percentage, and I know since you can't, in this case, I'll have chat roll for you because they are also not here, but they have the ability to at least roll something. So, someone in chat, please roll me a D100.
Christina, do it.
Christina.
Do it.
Roll me a good one.
Schooly eye, beat
Oh.
it to it.
27.
As you try to approach someone, Robert, it seems they are a little intimidated by your figure a little bit, as you look like a blue wolf to them.
During this commotion, I slink off into the bar. Or tavern.
Roll me a stealth check.
More of a nonchalant.
Oh, Christina,
and really like me slink off, just like nonchalantly walking away. I don't want part of this. But
Yeah.
I'll still roll
Okay.
for funsies. Just see if
Yeah, no
anybody
problem.
really notices.
Ivy is like, oh, they're splitting the party. Cool. Turns around and walks the other direction.
It's a big 8.
Okay. I will say it's not hard because everybody's looking at Robert and Ivy. You don't look as scary because you look somewhat like them. Some of these guys look like, as you kind of look around, I guess you could say, like, because they are Fae, there's a bunch of different types of Fae creatures here, but a lot of these guys look more like, what are they called? Satyrs?
Satyrs?
They're the goat
Like
humans?
half goat people? Yeah, satyrs.
And they're confused by a half Lucario person.
Yeah,
They've never
because
seen
their
you.
upper half looks like me.
Oh yeah, good point. Well, I'm just the opposite of them then. That shouldn't be that disturbing.
I mean, I also kind of look like a satyr, like a weird one, but I think I have hooves. I think I gave
Actually,
Ivy
that's true. As a furball, you probably do actually fit in. Like, the only difference with you and them is probably that you're just a lot taller.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's, like, super tall. They're intimidated by his height. Their height, sorry.
I think Ivy just goes by any pronouns. I don't really care. I use
Okay.
they them, but he she is alright.
Okay, I guess if we forget, then it's like it doesn't really matter kind of thing.
You're not being very true to tree self.
I am the tree gender. I am tree. I'm groupie.
I am tree.
Alright.
Tree. Tree is tree.
So you guys split off to kind of see what you can find about the town? See if you can...
Yeah,
Okay.
Robert will not be going into the bar. It's not really his vibe, so he'll just be looking around for townsfolk.
Okay. I will say the road that this town goes... Because I don't have a map for this town. I kind of want to now because this town actually sounds cool to me. Because of the brook that's going through the lake. It's like, oh, I want to make this town. So I think I will try to before next week. Or at least I'll try to make a town for each town you guys go to kind of thing. But especially if you plan on going back. But yes, there's a, like, the dirt road kind of goes around the lake brook, but there's like a little bridge that goes over the river, that the actual brook, like river kind of thing. It's like a tiny, I guess brooks are just tiny rivers. I think, right?
Every time you say tiny river, I just picture river, but really small.
Oh no! But yeah, so
So I think a bunch of tiny
Like the-
rivers, I think of the Blimleys from Smiling Friends.
oh, the lemmings. kind of
Blimleys.
Blimleys. Oh,
I'm just
Yeah,
picturing like
so-
Gulliver's Travels.
Oh, yeah, that too.
yeah. But yeah, so
But yeah,
the tavern is nearby. The Pokemon Center and the Pokemart will be on the other side of the lake, but it's not that big. It's like a, it's like a 50 to 60 foot wide little pond.
It's a decoration.
Yeah.
Aw, cute.
There might be fish in there too.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And people have koi fish for decoration.
I still gotta feed them. Yeah. So where does everyone go? Henry went to the tavern.
I think I'll actually stay with Robert for now.
Okay.
I'm not really a big fan of splitting up the party. I was just doing it for the bit.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah,
Well,
Robert.
splitting up in a town is not that bad, but
Unless it's haunted.
I'll say it'll be easier. That kind of stuff is easier when there's a metropolis, because there's basically everything. Like everything you
point.
could think of, you could go. It's like this place doesn't have much. But yes. So Robert and Ivy, it sounds like you wanted to explore and to kind of actually look maybe for, because you know that there's the mart, so you guys know you can at least go buy some things.
yeah.
Yeah. But if there's anywhere else you wish to look for, if there's anything else, I know you said you were looking for people, but it's kind of hard to like talk to anyone. You need to kind of make an impression on them. So
I think we should go to the store. Maybe they have a map, and if don't, the store clerks usually don't run away. They have a job to do. At least that's what I'm used to.
That's a good point. Yes. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea.
all right.
But as we walk away, Robert does try to find if anyone's still staring at them and gives them a wink and a smile.
And I'm sure he's probably confused as to where Henry went.
No, not really. He understands that Henry just kind of wanders, so
He slinked off and did his
Yeah.
own thing.
I will say,
Yeah,
after a
like,
while
alright, well,
of you being here, they do
we'll meet
not
back up.
realize that you guys are here to stay for a while. You're not leaving, so they're just gonna kind of go mind their own business. But no one's gonna just come up and like talk to you. You can see like people grab. There's some people go, or some of these satyrs will go up and grab their little wagons that's full of food. So you obviously know there's some kind of food trade that goes on here. Like maybe they've got farms inside of the forest. Some guys go back down to the beach, or the brook, or not the brook. Well, they go back down to the bank where there's some fishing gear, and they go back to their fishing. And yeah, and you start hearing tonk 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 as people start going back to work, and yeah, there's because this place is very made of wood. Whenever it rains, it tends to fall apart. So this place, you can actually make me a general education.
that would be a 5.
Should I do one too?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
if you wish to.
Oh, and also, I'm bringing Kate along just so she's not picked up in the ship.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, picture the sounds of Clocktown. Got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, yeah, kind of, yeah.
So yeah, I'll say Marius or Ivy, you know as the this as the bustle and sound come back through the town. You feel like people will leave you alone. They're not going to stare. But yes, this place is very much a just like a village. If you know, like it's just there's not much here. Very much like it's got you can see you can tell farming, fishing, and wood lumber might be their main trade and stuff like that.
Ah, nature people, just like me.
Yeah, Robert,
Yeah.
you would know that year 21 that you made about the same stuff. There's no metal anywhere. So you assume with that check that metal is a pretty rare resource here.
So even the tools that they're using are just like shaped wood.
They're made like wood and stone tools.
Oh, and
Crap,
stuff.
we landed on the Minecraft planet.
There's metal in Minecraft. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you gotta find it.
Okay. Also, Robert is like just when walking through the town is like actually kind of like blissfully peaceful. Like he actually is like, this place is really awesome. Like, he loves the peaceful vibe of this village.
Mm-hmm.
But Kate, even though she's not like directly my character, like,
Yeah, I'm okay
do
with you
think-
like kind of controlling her a little bit.
Yeah, she I think would actually be a little restless and uncomfortable because all she's ever known is Amabos, which is very
I know it sounds like she'd be more
calm,
used to the
peaceful.
noise. She'd be like,
Yeah.
how much longer? It's like an
Yeah.
impatient child. Like,
Yeah.
you
but
see,
like
you
Robert is
visibly
like,
see her
oh man,
toes
I could
tapping.
live here forever. He's like, I love this place.
Damn.
Oh, sorry. Well, you guys are heading to the mart. Henry, you slipped away into the tavern. Some people did see you, but they're like, meh.
Mostly unnoticed.
Yeah.
But I'm the only one that looks similar to them. In a way.
Yep. You managed to find yourself at the tavern now. It seems to be pretty loud. Typical tavern where it's like, clink clink. Where it's just, I don't know.
The opening cinematic for Super Mario All Stars got it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or at least the opening audio for it.
Yeah, no.
Where like all the characters are blacked out and it's like,
Oh yeah, yeah. Generic voice, tavern voice chat. Yeah. I don't know. Man, what's this? I was stereotype tourist. But yeah, um, yeah. There's a bartender just cleaning a glass. There'd be a bunch of tables with a bunch of like. Actually, there wouldn't be at this time of day. There wouldn't be a lot of people there, but there's still like, there's a couple of guys that's sitting at the table chatting it up. There's a there's a guy, or you know what? In this case, there'd be a guy or a girl sitting on the table, like a bigger, like a muscular satyr with a smaller man satyr sitting on her. Just kind of like chatting it up. Like, cause how like tavern guys will just like pull a girl over, and be like, and then they'll just chat with the guys still while there's a girl there. This is the reverse situation. There's a giant girl with a guy satyr that she pulled along, and he does not look happy to be there.
And this is the man I'm gonna be
Yeah.
Gives him a noogie while she's at it.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you do?
Well,
There's
is there
like-
any signage that says to seat myself or wait to be seated?
No, but there doesn't seem to be anyone that comes up to you anyway either. There are you definitely looking around to see if there's any signs. You do see there's like posters on the wall and just like like almost like a help wanted poster. Not a wanted poster, but more like it's like a bulletin board, kind of like what you'd see at like a guild for like quest stuff, or whatever. But there's not a lot here
board.
either. Yeah. Mainly, it's just help gathering, help. What is it like? Harvesting the farmers, like crop because they have so much that but there's not enough people to help them, so they need help harvesting. And there's like basically a lot of gathering quests. Yes, not a lot of gathering and labor quests.
Keep that in mind if I need cat.
Yep.
I'd probably just go find an empty table and take a seat at it.
Okay. As you walk over, the bartender's like, he looks over, he's like, "Welcome. Can I get you? I'll bring it to you."
What do you got?
I was eating some peanuts.
Hell yeah.
Cleaning the book. He kind of looks to behind him. Actually, I don't know what kind of Pokemon wine there would be. I guess you'd say we've got what's the name? We got Combi honey wine.
Combi mead.
Combi mead, yes, thank you. Comb mead.
Combi.
Combead.
It's got Bede's face on it. It's
Nice.
Bede's face on a Combi.
Let's see. What else would there be?
Maybe like a
I was gonna say I'm trying to think of Pokemon
midnight
related
form
ones.
Lycanroc type of whiskey, kind of like Whistling Wolf, something like that.
Whiskey midnight form.
Oh yeah.
Midnight
Yeah.
whiskey.
They've got your typical regular meads and whiskeys and stuff like that. So you can basically get kind of the regular stuff, but all their specialty stuff are like Pokemon related ones. So, and I will say, because I did this in the past in the other campaign, so I kind of want to do this here. Special meads and specialty drinks will last will give you boosts to the next fight you guys have, kind of thing, or like boost the stats and stuff like that. Skill stats, just stuff like that. So if you decide to get actually I think I did that for my one-shot drinking game for D&D, but I'll do the same thing here. So because I like the sound of that, almost like the Moxie mixes in Borderlands where they give you boost effects. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, there's the Combi mead. There's Min Midnight Lichen Rock, or what was it? The
I'm just gonna make this easy
Scotch
and
and
say
rocks?
the Combe mead.
Combe mead. Okay.
I don't need anything super strong.
Yeah, this would be very sweet. So Charizard Fireball whiskey. Oh my
Yay.
gosh, nice.
Fire
Charizard's
blast whiskey.
fireball shot.
Fire Blast whiskey. Yeah.
It's funny
I should make
because
it.
in
What?
Pokemon Legends CA, they have a lot of tea and coffee with like fun names like the Fire Blast Roast, and also the Simi Trio tea, which is like all the or no, Pan Trio tea, which is like it's all the monkeys that like give their different stuff to make tea.
Mhm.
It's cute.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have
They've
to
got a
look
lot
up
of really
something.
nice teas and coffees.
Yeah.
There better be a Slurpuff bakery, or I'm gonna be very upset.
I mean, I know there'd be.
No,
Oh,
like, just
actually,
have
that'd
the,
be a
they
drink.
just
The
have the typical like.
Slurpuff Slurpee, like a slushy, Slurpuff slushy. Except it's just
At that point, you'd just call it a Slurpee.
Slurp.
And you can't name it after Swirlix either, because
I know.
that would be Swirly, and that's something completely different.
But yeah, he goes behind the counter and he makes you your, as you see him pour like Combe honey into some beer, and
Is
it
it
kind of
viscous?
like it's very viscous. It almost looks orange. Like instead of like a yellow color, it's like an orangish. That's when you know it's good. It's like super ripe. Then because of you see him pull, it almost looks like he's like, dang it, I ran out. 1 sec. And he opens a barrel next to him and he kind of takes the jar that he was pouring the mead or the honey out of to get poured into your thing, and he kind of picks it up and he kind of takes a little scraper and scrapes the honey off it and kind of wipes it off as he puts the lid back on. And you can tell there's like a big barrel full of this honey. Roll me a general education.
I am so glad I am not Winnie the Pooh, or I'd be all over. Gen Ed.
Actually, no. Actually, which one would be better, Gen Ed or Pokemon Ed?
Pokemon Ed.
All right, roll me a Pokemon education then.
13.
Okay, not bad. I will say, with the amount of honey that you see, you could tell there's, because of the way this town is kind of going, because I'll say it's not hard to tell this village isn't very wealthy, but with the amount of honey they have, there possibly is a Combe field possibly nearby.
And I wanna find it now.
Sorry.
Continue.
He makes note of this.
Okay.
Not like an archive or anything. I should archive, but I don't want to archive.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm just gonna write this down.
Okay.
They
So,
do
yeah.
it of their own volition, Christina.
Beastly. Slaver bee? Sorry, that's my own jokes. Alright.
I am putting no Vesta chains on these boys.
Yeah, so you mark that down, and then he kind of puts the rest of the honey in your mead and stirs it up, and it actually makes the drink a lot. It makes it a little thicker, and it also makes it a little frothy. Like foamy, not frothy, sorry.
Okay.
And then he brings it over to you. He's like, "All right, that'll be 50 poke."
All right. I hand over.
Universal coin.
Yeah.
Actually, I should make it
I hand
gold, because this
over-
would be the place where they trade minerals and stuff. But
I hand
that's
over
fine.
250.
250.
Yeah. Keep the change.
He's like, Let me know if you need anything else. He just nods to you and he walks away. Thank you. As he says that, as he walks back turn, he's like, huh. And then, yeah. You see him gain a little bit of a smile. One that he didn't have when you entered.
For those of you who don't know, tipping is customary on Zoakaro. Do it whether we like to or not. I love how I'm building lore for this without Neil's permission.
That's fine. I agree with this.
Do it. But
In
like
fact,
make
everyone
it
does
Interesting
it.
character interaction.
Yeah.
randomly make some places don't like tipping at all. When I went to France and tried to tip someone, I was getting the weirdest looks. I did not know what to do with this.
Oh yeah, they get pissed.
Not pissed, but like
In-
she was just
I think-
overwhelmed. Like she didn't know how to do it.
I think in Japan they get pretty mad because it's kind of insulting that you don't think that they make enough and that you feel like you should give them more money.
Yeah, it's not customary, and it's kind of common in Germany, but not that common. But in France, we just don't do it.
That's why here, if
Well,
I don't get a
yeah,
tip,
that's
I'm not.
because it's the French.
I'm not mad because I'm like, yeah, I'm just making what I make, you know. And then
Yeah.
there's other people who are like, what the fuck? Give me like 3,000% tip. No, it's kidding. It's like what? No.
Yeah, and then you get those DoorDash drivers that get mad that you tip them only $10 on your $70 order.
No, 10% of it. Yeah, it's about $10.
Uh,
I'll be like 7% actually, or $7. I don't know. I'm bad at math. No. I'm just
Nah,
All right, but yes, yeah, you are an uninterrupted drink. You have your honey, your combi honey wine or mead. You drink it.
yeah.
Yeah, as you put it to your lips, first thing that hits you is the foam. It is so sweet. It almost feels like a it's like, what's the feeling? If you've ever buried your face inside of an Alteria's coat, I don't think you have, but you know, it's like, it's very, very like cottony, even though it's like, it'd be like if you're drinking cotton candy, but it wasn't like sticky.
So it like
it has
It's
the
like
it
you're
effectively
drinking
like
a
dissolves in my
cloud.
mouth.
Yeah.
In a way.
exactly.
Huh.
And then you
Well,
get to the
let me do this properly.
yeah. First it hits you there, and then as you start drinking it, you then you get to the It almost tastes like you're drinking syrup, but it's still got that bitterness, but it's still sweet.
Well, mead typically doesn't have much bitterness to it.
I've never had mead, so I'm trying my best.
Yeah, it's basically just a honey wine,
Yeah.
taste-wise.
it's like a little bit thicker than wine. It feels like, at least to me, and it's
Depending on where you get it. but
very smooth and sweet and honey-y. Like not
The
not
bi- the
it's
bitterness-
not fizzy or anything.
The bitterness would be a nice pleasant change, honestly, because I like bitters.
All right, Christina told me
roll
to
with it.
ask Henry and Ivy to roll off, so I need a d20
What are we
from you
rolling?
both. D20.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh no.
14.
Henry won.
Henry won. Okay.
Or did I lose?
Oh no! Nice.
Was this high or low?
This is high. You won. All right. But yeah. So you now get, with this drink, gain 10 temporary hit points.
Damn.
It won't let you claim it. What? Hang on, let me look. Oh, did I not? Oh, it's there. Oh, it's because you have to type a message. I think. So just
What
put
if I
in
do it?
Henry. Because normally there'd just be a button that lets you just claim it with a button, but yeah, Magic Box. I think you have to type
I
a
have
message
10K.
with
I
it.
could do it.
You wouldn't be able to give it to yourself. You'd have to give it to someone else. But
I do it for Christina.
Hmm?
She does with it what she wants.
Christina gets a box.
I earned it, damn it.
Oh, that's so weird that it wasn't working. But yeah, I think. Hang on. If I go, let me go to Twitch and my thing. I know we're kind of in the end, so I should probably like.
I will return shortly.
Okay. Oh, the display rounded up on her. Oh. Oh, 40 more points. Dang. Okay. So rounded up to show 10K, but he didn't actually get 10K. That's crazy. Okay, I mean, that won't be too long. But you'll know who to give it to when you do it. Yeah, true. Okay, so while Henry is away, drinking his mead, Robert and Ivy, you guys find yourself now in front of the Pokemart. And there would be a Pokemon Center to your left.
My Pokemon, don't
Let's
be
go
tell.
ahead.
I keep good care of them. Let's go to the store.
Yes.
Alright. As you guys walk in, I forgot it's named Pokemort in here, not Mart. That's funny. On my fantasy grounds, or my Sirenscape, I mean.
Pokemorty?
Yeah, shut up, Sean. I hate you. You're dead. I'm killing Robert. You're dead. Make a new character.
Okay, his name will be Rick.
No! I kill him too. Just kidding. Alright, yeah, you guys walk in. It's very much a, like, a lot of these buildings don't, well, most of them has doors, but the Pokemon Center and the Mart actually don't have doors on them. As you walk in is a very, like, wood, it's hard to explain. It smells like a Home Depot.
Oh, yeah, kind of like that
Yeah.
fresh cut wood smell.
Yeah, all the shelves made of wood. The front desk is just like it looks like a table. And they're like, "Welcome to the Pokemart. When you're ready, just bring your stuff over and I'll take care of you. Or if you need help finding anything, just let me know."
Well, I was actually hoping that you had, maybe a map of this planet, or at the very least, directions to the metropolis.
And
If there is
really
one.
quick, Henry, Christina did manage to get the box working now. Thing, so you have a magic box item. Oh, yay. Okay, cool. So yeah, while we're doing this, you may choose, I think we are at that level where you can choose any item that's not a, well, yeah, because this is a magic item box, this is something separate to where we are. So you can choose any item in the Pokemon PTU that is not a ship part or a like a weapon. Weapon is like a simple, like you can do like a simple or a fine weapon or something. And we can think of something later, but master weapons are, no, it'd be crude or simple. Fine would be the best one. Fine. Yeah, fine would be a really hard spot to find to get stuff like that made. But the $30 reward item for like that one magic item would be like a master weapon type of thing. So If you want a weapon, it would have to be a crude or a simple. But, or mainly just, yeah. But basically, other than that, you can pick any item that's not a special type of weapon from the Dupargon Dream of Reap, or a ship part or something like that. But otherwise, Evolutionary Stone, TM, stuff like that would work too. So, yeah. Alright. And if you have any questions on what you can get, just ask me and I'll do my best to see if that would be something we can get for you. Fine boy. Alright, so yes, Robert and Ivy, he thinks a second and he's like, well, we don't often go to the... I know which direction the Metropolis is in. We don't have a map here, but you could definitely find a map of the whole planet at the Metropolis. I saw you guys come in, and I guess technically I could assume you're not from around here, so yeah, I'll point you to the Metropolis. It's actually better that you get out there, because that way you don't get lost in the woods.
Yes. Do you have a lot of trouble with the woods?
No, well,
Like,
it's
how do you get your supplies?
I mean, we just try not to go to a certain area of the woods, but because we're near town, we kind of have a ways to get around. But there's open areas where we farm, and we've made roads, so we follow the roads to get along. But as long as you don't like go off the tracks, it kind of, and you kind of know your way around the woods. Like, there's a these places, the woods here are called the Misty Wilds. If you end up getting lost, the Misty Wilds pull you into an area that makes it hard to get out of.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
Do the locals have trouble with that place as well, or is it?
No, because we have roads. They know how to get here because we have roads.
Oh,
But we don't try to stray from the roads.
don't
Other
we-
than the farms. Because when the farmers put down land, they kind of know where that is, and they just do them near the roads. But anytime, if you end up losing the roads, you end up forgetting where you are, and yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Well, I don't really have anything here that I would like to buy, but I was also very interested, and Robert will definitely kind of give a side glance to Ivy, in the local flora of the region too.
Oh, sorry. What was the question? He kind of was like thinking of something else and thought you said something else, but
I was also thinking about the local flora
yeah.
of the region.
yeah,
Like
if
the kind of conditions that they need to grow in and stuff. Actually, yeah. Robert will just turn to Ivy because he just doesn't know anything about botany, so he's just like, actually, I don't know. You take it from
So,
here.
I would also love to explore the forest. What kind of berries are there, or apricots? Do we have that on this planet?
He says,
Apricot?
well, first, I wouldn't recommend exploring the forest unless you know your way around, like, survival-wise.
I do know my way around survival-wise.
Well, then maybe you could. We have peppercorns around here, but not very commonly. In fact, we do have a ball maker in town. And he typically owns all the apricorns around the area. So, if we find any new ones, they go right to him, and then... So, yeah.
Good. This brings me to another point. Do you buy stuff? I would like to exchange wares for money.
I can. But we don't have a lot of money here, just so you know. So I don't know how much I could buy from you.
I'm a ball maker myself, and I have 2 love balls with me. I would like to sell them.
He takes a. Can I see them?
Yes, of course. I put it out.
Right. You said
I made
love
them
ball.
myself. Yeah, love ball. They are
Love
made
ball,
from
okay.
pink apricorns. I made them myself. Grow the apricorns myself as well.
Okay. How much are they worth normally, Marius?
800.
Okay. I'm gonna make a roll quick. Okay. I'll buy it from you for 1,200 each.
I have no idea about haggling, so I'm like, oh, that's a good amount of money. Yeah, deal. And I immediately
All right.
shake hands, take on it.
Yeah. So he sells it to you. He kind of regrets it, but he's like, you can kind of tell he's eager to get these. So yeah, he sells them to you for 1,200 each. So you get 2,400.
Wait, he pays me 1,200 per ball.
Yeah,
Hell yeah!
because you said they're worth 800 for one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Just-
that he would pay me less than they're worth. So I was like, oh, 1,200.
You can roll me a general
Yeah.
education if you wish to find out why.
Sure. Got a general education again. It was 5d6 plus 1.
Okay, yeah. It is because one, the mart is probably the richest part of town. But this is a very poor town, and they barely see anything like this in this kind of ball. Other than the, it is made from apricorn balls, so they could probably have the one guy make it. But because apricorns are still pretty rare, even in the Misty Wilds, yeah, he's taking the chance when he can. So, which means
how
he can
much...
maybe sell them for more than they're worth.
Nice.
So he bought them from you more than they're worth, but he's gonna probably sell them for more than what he bought them for.
I'm already very happy with what I got, so I'm
Yeah.
I'm very happy.
But
How
he'll
much
never
would a simple weapon cost if I wanted to buy a survival knife?
How much are they normally?
Yeah.
I think it was like, because they do say on the in the thing
You do? I don't
under
see
weapons
it here.
under if you go to the core rulebook and you go to weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Here. Simple weapons maybe as cheap as 2,000. Fine weapons 4,000. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go look quick for that. Wait, was that under equipment?
Yeah, it was on the equipment, gear and
Okay.
items, weapons, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
the
here we go.
prices
I
and
see the
gem
weapons.
tips. Yeah,
Yep,
the gem
okay.
tips.
So, you want a simple weapon?
Wait. I want a simple weapon, a survival knife.
Oh, they definitely have survival knives. Simple weapons may be as cheap as 2,000, and fine weapons is 4,000. Okay, so for a simple weapon from here, I'll say he has like survival knives because they need these knives and stuff like that, but these are made of wood.
Okay.
So instead of it being 2,000, you can get it for 1,000.
Ooh.
But it is weak. If it is hit by fire, it will be destroyed.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it has. I'll give it the move cut though.
Hmm.
So you can cut like trees and actually, yeah, because it'll cut like forest trees, stuff like that that's hard to cut through.
Damn. So
Because
like,
usually simple moves will have one move on it, and fine moves will have two Pokemon moves on it, kind of thing.
yeah.
So, but I think in order to use a simple weapon, or at least to use the move, I think you need a, it does say
Need
somewhere.
combat at like something.
Yeah. I'm trying to see where that was again. Oh yeah. Moves, but instead, okay. Crude weapons do not grant moves instead of struggle attack. Simple weapons grant a single move that can be used if the wielder has adept combat or higher.
Adept combat or higher. I don't. I have pathetic combat.
Okay. So it has
I can't
cut.
really
It
see.
has
You won't be
cut
able
on
to
it.
use cut. But
It has
yeah.
cut on it, but you can't use the move cut until you get your adept combat or higher. And then for fine weapons,
I wanted.
you got two
Yeah.
moves, but it needs adept combat or higher. And then for the other move, it needs a master combat or higher. Now for the $30 items that get donated that way, those are going to be master weapons, which have 3 moves on them.
Mhm.
You do not need to have a combat in order to use those.
Damn.
So
But if that's the case, I probably will not buy a weapon. I wanted to just have like a. In the character I made in Hero Forge, Ivy has like a garden shovel. I'm not sure what the
A
English
gun
term
shovel?
for it is. Yeah, like you know these very small hand shovels you use.
oh, hand shovel.
Yeah, like a
I'm
little
not sure what they're
trowel.
called
Yeah.
in English.
I heard gun shovel. I was like, whoa.
Gun shovel. Hell yeah. No, but
Yeah.
like a garden shovel, like a small shovel to plant trees and to plant
Yeah.
bushes and such.
Yeah, they'll
And
have trowels.
Trolls. Ah, that's the term. Trolls. Yeah, I'll
Surprised
buy
I
a
remember
troll,
that.
and I will have one.
Okay. Yeah, you can easily get like a crude version of that too, and you won't break it. It's made of stone.
Oh yeah.
And that's 500, or that'll be worth 200 because it's
When I
this place is
get
very poor. So
okay.
yeah, cheaper
When I
trolls. So
get crude trouble. But it's more for flavor than actual combat. I'm not going to fight, but I want to have it on my person. I want to use it like to cut through vines and stuff.
yeah, he takes your money. He's like, "Thank you." And he hands you the trowel. Like I got my M&Ms for change. But yeah. And anything else I can do for you guys?
Where's the ball maker? The Epicon guy.
His place is over on the other side by the tavern.
Okay, cool. Gonna go
Also,
there next.
do you know of anywhere that might, or any way for us to be able to make some money? We are kind of freelance contractors almost.
He says there is a bulletin board over at the tavern, but most of the stuff we have here in town is more gather related, harvesting, stuff like that. We don't because we don't have. There aren't any fighters here. We don't give out the like protection quest stuff like that. But because there are obviously threats in the Misty Woods. But
I lean to Robert and be like, on the hydroponics bay, I already planted pink apricons and they should be ready in 1 day or so. And they buy it for stupidly high amounts of money, so we can make some balls and sell them.
I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
that could be very helpful.
Oh damn!
I literally just did that
saw-
when I planted and I planted pink
I
apricons.
saw
for
Christina
nothing.
said about has some rare apricorn balls or apricorns, but I'm like, really? I remember he got some, and then you said pink apricot. I'm like, damn it! But yeah,
Yeah, I grow them myself and
whisper
make it
that
myself.
you whisper
I'm
that to
self-made.
Robert. Wow. All right. Robert, is there anything you wish to buy while we're here? Or sell, I guess.
No, I will save my money for the big city.
Okay, sounds good. But yeah, he tells you guys about the quest board over at the tavern. So.
All right. Well, yeah. Robert will just suggest. Do you want to head to the tavern then?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
I can go for some meat. I forgot what the Pokemon's name is called. Some honey wine.
Meat. Oh, honey. Buffalo hunt meat. No, it's
Oh,
kidding.
No, not eating.
Oh, mead.
Mead.
I heard mead.
Mead.
Sorry. Sorry.
Meat.
My bad hearing sometimes.
Pokemon.
Cold meat.
You-
No, it's good. Bee
Call
meat.
me.
There's a little bit of
Okay.
protein in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, actually a lot.
All right. So, as we we'll go back to Henry really quick then.
It's me.
All right. You there? Sorry.
You
What?
said for. I'm still trying to figure out my magic item.
Oh yeah.
You said for weapons. It'd have
You
to be
do-
simple, right?
Up to simple.
Or
Yeah, you can do
Up
crude
to-
or
up to
simple.
simple.
Yep.
Okay. Can I use?
But in order to use the
something
simple Pokemon move, you'd have to have the same.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I have to have the correct.
Mhm.
Could I use something from? Do Porygon Dream of Marie, perhaps?
Depends. What is it?
A small laser sword.
Ooh.
Awesome.
I don't get to use moves until I'm adept in combat.
What does
or
it do?
Adept main hand. It's just a retractable hard light blade that's just as sharp as any metal blade. It grants Steel Wing at Adept and Iron Tail at Master. It deals special damage but adds the attack stat instead.
Sure. I'll do it.
So it's Psyshock and a weapon.
Yeah.
Add to repertoire. Considering I need to have a little chat with Echo later.
Wait, so it says it's Psyshock, or is it like?
No, it works like Psyshock does. It deals my physical stats in the form of special.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say, you know what? Sure, I don't mind.
Yeah, 'cause it
'Cause I
instead of it
guess I
being
gotta
special
start
attack
getting
with
the party
special
members
attack, it's a special
weapons with
attack
some
with my
effects
attack.
at some point. So, yeah, okay, works for me. You have a what was it called?
A laser sword.
Laser sword. Oh my god, I'm gonna regret this. No, I'm just kidding.
I
Okay,
honestly
look.
thought
It's not
That,
like I'm gonna
like-
turn into Kuwabaro from Yu Yu Hakusho, okay?
Okay.
I have a sword.
No, you have a sword.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'll say at this point, while you're kind of still enjoying your mead, only because it is kind of slow to drink, but it is like amazing.
It's thick with two C's.
It's thick with two C's. Yes. You kind of get a third of the way down, or like 2/3 of the way down, and when you're about to finish it, at this point, Ivy and Robert walk in.
And the smile slowly fades from my face.
Okay,
I'm kidding.
nice to see you too, I guess.
Oh, well, hey Henry. So this is where you went.
Yes.
Did you do you enjoy your drink? As I noticed the cup.
Enjoy it. It's strange, but yes. I'd recommend.
I'm not really one for alcohol. But I could probably
Oh, no.
find some perfectly suitable non-alcoholic beverages here.
A mocktail.
He pushes the cup directed towards you. Just taste it.
Drink, drink, drink.
Robert will take a sip, and then, just like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit, starts going crazy.
You take a sip of this. You don't get any of the frothy foam that Henry had before, because most of that is all gone already. But you get a sip of the mead, and it's very thick and very bitter, but also very sweet.
And then the song "Sugar" by Maroon 5 plays.
You realize there's a do you tell him what the drink is?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it is just a very sweet, very bitter, thick mead. However, you do not get the 10 hit points because you needed to drink most of it in order to get the effect. So.
Yes, that was pretty good, but once again, alcohol clouds the mind. I mean, to my degree. But if they have a non-alcoholic version of that, or I would assume this place might have some sort of tea.
Speak for
try some of
yourself,
that.
Robert. I've never thought clearer in my life.
Roll me a focus check.
A focus check.
Yeah.
See, that's what Henry thinks in his head, but out loud he's going.
Hey, we don't know that yet.
Yeah. Roll as low as possible, please. That'd be funny.
That won't be hard.
Yeah. In your head, you're thinking, "I'm perfectly fine. This is the best."
To be fair, mead really isn't that strong.
Sure.
Yeah. But when you roll
I may have,
6,
I may have slurred a little bit.
Also means
Alright.
one of those things where you don't really realize how much you drink because it doesn't really have an alcohol taste.
Yes. It's a dangerous drink
Yeah.
for sure.
It's
So-
like peach moonshine, where
And
it's
then
like
he
you
stands
think
up.
you could
Yes,
drink.
Christina. That's how it always goes down. I'm totally fine. Stands up and falls immediately. So, if anything, it sounded like, speak for yourself. I've never thought clearer in my life.
No, I can drive with my keys. Don't let Echo get in here.
I've, sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know any clef key.
Luckily, Echo is an android, so I don't know if you can make an android drunk.
We should find out.
So we always have a designated driver.
That's... We're gonna call it for today, then.
Oh wow, I didn't realize what time it was.
I know, time goes by
Oh,
when
yeah.
we're having fun.
Yeah.
Alright, so... We'll come back next time, back to the tavern where Henry has just finished an amazing drink. Where they think they're perfectly fine, but in reality they're like, where did I
not
leave
like
my
he's
clip key?
sloshed.
No, I know.
On a 2 focus, that's not bad.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. You're buzzed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's usually when I'm at my peak think-wise.
Echo can't handle the prime oil.
No, it's because,
Nice.
and this is gonna sound very robophobic, but it's because Echo can't handle spirits.
Oh.
That's funny too because he just goes.
Yeah.
I'm done. Bye, guys. We're gonna just end it now. Cut. No, I'm
Well,
just kidding.
Neil, you and I thought the same thing at the exact same time.
I know. That's why I say
Spirit.
immersion diversion is now over. I'm deleting the channel.
Soundboard button. You need a
kidding.
soundboard button of Kibo going, that's robophobic.
It's funny. All right. So. Oh my God, that was so much fun, guys. We're on a new planet! Yay!
Woo!
Boo, 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 boo.
We still have a,
We're
have
here
a
just for
factory to
supplies,
look
but we're
into,
gonna get distracted for several months, probably.
Yeah.
Yay! There's a factory we have to investigate, but not
Exactly.
today.
Oh my God, I can't wait. This is gonna be fun.
We're gonna sing a sing-along and then go into the woods. Into
Yeah,
the
you're welcome,
woods.
Christina.
See, that's
Into the woods.
I was more or less hoping that Robert would have himself a drink just so Henry and Robert could have a little karaoke session by accident.
Dude, that would have been good. But unfortunately, he just had the sip. All right.
Yeah, Robert is not much of an alcohol drinker.
Is this a real place? Or is it fantasy?
Turns out it's fantasy. And it's
Turns
always
out
a
there's
fantasy.
Fae here. It's really reality.
No, not the Fae.
Not the fate.
And
You're
then the
gonna feel all
bartender
that
chimes
stuff,
in and says,
dude.
"Open your eyes."
This may be Fae
Don't
phobic,
look
but
at
they
the
can't
sky.
make us drunk and steal our
You'll
stuff.
see. No.
Yeah, you'll see.
All right. Favorable moments. Robert, do you have any favorable moments today?
You know, I just like exploring this place. It's kind of cool. Like, I also, for some reason, when I thought about this planet, I wasn't thinking, like, fall foresty kind of, place.
Mhm.
Like, I initially expected it to be a lot more like, I forgot what that was called, Valenlea, I think, like the forest of like luminous glowing mushrooms.
Oh, like
So,
a dark
I like
forest
the
and
vibe.
glowing. Yeah.
Yeah, like so that's the vibe that I was expecting.
Well,
but instead it's like,
I mean, you
oh,
never
no,
know.
it's kinda
It is
like
daytime.
cozy Minnesota. and
Maybe
fall.
it'll
Yeah.
change at night.
That's true.
True.
Also,
Yeah.
maybe if you go through the forest and get whisked away, who knows what the dungeon will look like?
True.
Yeah. All right, Marius or Ivy, do you have any favorable moments today?
I enjoyed finding out that Ivy is super buff now, apparently. And
I think it's your
also-
your strength, your stats don't change, but it's your power which helps you lift things, and how high you can jump and stuff like that.
I have a question about the high jump because
Yeah.
my high jump is 0, and it's like 150 times 0 is still 0. So
Yeah,
I'm
so
literally
you can't jump that high, but if you manage to get a high jump, it would be 1 times. I guess it'd be like 3 times for each one, so it'd be you then have a high jump of 3 kind of thing. So
nice.
yeah. I will
Also,
say,
enjoy-
with
You could say that-
I will say that I'll say at least a minimum of 1 square when you're dealing with gravity that's lighter than your own gravity.
Nice.
So we'll say it's a 1.
You
so
could
we'll
say
start-
that Ivy
yeah.
is rooted to the ground and can't jump.
Ah.
Yeah.
I,
Well, no.
I'm not sure if you guys know, but Ivy's always walking around barefoot, by the way. That's how I made the model.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I'm going Hobbit style.
That's awesome. You're a giant hobbit.
Yeah!
Yeah.
See,
I
when
also-
you... Oh, go
You're like
ahead.
the dwarves in Marvel. Instead of being small dwarves, you're like giant star dwarves.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, what were you saying though?
I was gonna say, when you said, like, the fall town, I was picturing Laver City from X and Y.
Ooh. That's cool. Alright.
If you remember Laver City, because I don't.
I don't.
Because I had legitimately had to remember the name.
I kind of imagine the ghost city or the psychic city that was inside. No, it was the ghost city. The ghost city inside of in X and Y. Because I know that one. That was the one with like the Gurgeists. It was like
Yeah,
the
it's,
haunter. All the ghosts were in the forest. Instead of it being like a haunted house, it was a haunted forest.
Nice.
Yeah. There was the little like haunted girl, the hex maniac girl standing in front of the door of the one house. Yeah. I don't remember the name of that place, but yeah. But yeah, Henry, what was
Laver is the fairy type gym
Ah, got it.
in X and Y.
Oh yeah, actually I think that would have been the town. It's like a ghost forest, but the gym was a fairy type gym. I think, wasn't it?
No, it was very fall foresty. The
Yeah.
ghosty forest. You're thinking Sun and Moon.
No, I'm thinking of the X and Y. It was to the right of Lumio City, right?
Let me look at the.
Marius is like, what are you talking
Okay,
about?
map.
I don't know this game.
I know some.
I
of
know up
these
to Gen
words.
4.
I know some of these words, and even like in Gen 4, I didn't really play Pokemon
Yeah.
that much, so.
No, it's north of Lumios.
Oh, it's north. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'll have to relook at a map and see what the one I'm talking about is. But yeah, Henry, did you have a favorable moment today?
Today, getting a chance to have a drink, honestly, and nothing going wrong.
True, right? Oh, that was good. Oh, that was my favorite moment. Well, for sure, you guys introducing the town, because that was something I just came up with the other day. I'm like, what is this town? Because I know I had a bunch of cities on this map that I've got, but they all need to be filled in for descriptions. So I came up with like a couple of cities, at least the ones nearby where I think you guys landed. And I was like, okay, I got this, and this city. But now I gotta come up with what. Then I have the metropolis, because there's a metropolis here. You guys will just have to discover it when you find it. And then yeah, so it's like that'll be fun. And I've got a whole bunch of other cities that are just on the map that I still have to come up with for when you guys eventually decide to go in that direction. If you guys end up deciding to go in that direction, but I figured I'd have like at least 10 cities spread out so that you guys can go where you want. And if you guys don't explore like 6 of them, then I can make them later, you know, when you do.
Yeah.
Eventually, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys in chat too for coming to hang out and stay with us. Thank you, Christina, for that 10,000 bit. Or
Yeah,
not
thanks for the
10,000
laser
bit.
sword, Christina.
Yeah, thanks to the laser
Put that to
sword.
use.
What have you done, Christina? You're all going to die now.
He's turning into the dark side.
Okay, but what coordinator wouldn't have a flashy weapon?
He's got one of those.
That would be cool.
He's got the in the audience dance sabers.
Man.
Oh
No,
yeah.
he's just
Little,
got a
like,
pair
little
of air traffic control lights.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha. You know, like those.
That'd have been so perfect for the cheerleader class, honestly.
That's awesome. Yeah. Take it. All right, let's go see if anyone's live. I guess. Really quick.
Who is
Uh,
that?
By the way, Neil, while you're
Yeah?
looking, I couldn't say it at the time because my audio was being weird. 'Cause my
Oh, yeah?
headphone was dying.
oh yeah.
But yes, north to Lumio City, there's a swampy kind of forest, and in there is a fake haunted house
Oh, that's the one I was thinking of. I think.
where you can pay a
'Cause
guy
I do remember.
to tell you a spooky story that's not actually scary.
Yeah, and beyond that, is the
I do
desert.
remember. I do remember the swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ghosts
And
were
then
in the
right past
swamp.
that is Lava Ray City with the
Yeah,
yeah.
that was the one I was thinking of. Yeah, Lava Ray City or something.
Hey, Bob's live.
Sweet. Bob is. Bob is.
Where also they have the
Oh, he is?
Pokeball
Oh, he is. Down there.
factory.
Yeah.
So the
science and
Pokeball
tech.
factory is in the same city with the fairy people. So it's like, huh,
Oh, nice. Let's see. He is.
wouldn't really expect to see technology where there's fairies.
Oh, it's Okay, so Bob's live, but it's his wife. I forgot what her name was.
Oh,
So she's using AI, real good AI hashtag.
to talk Gaussian processes.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's do. Oh no, Bob is still there. I didn't think he just swapped over. Okay, yeah. Let's go raid Bob. Why not? Let's see what they're talking about.
This
All right.
fun.
But yeah, so while I wait to go raid, because I usually raid on the other screen, just because I gotta, I like having that screen up there for that. If you'd like to check out past stuff I've done, I'll be posting this over to YouTube when I'm done. This is the 50th episode, which is awesome. Surprised we've been
nice.
able to go that far, which is amazing. But yeah, you can follow the YouTube or go subscribe on YouTube to be able to see when I upload a new video over there. And that way, all the streams that go here when they get deleted, they'll all be on that channel most of the time. If it's something small like Mega Bonk or something like that, I was thinking about uploading that, but to YouTube, but that would just be a short little like one-off kind of thing. So sometimes the one-offs I might not upload, sometimes I will. if they want to see it. But I don't really do those from the beginning. They're just I play it once and I kind of just play it for fun. But all the series of stuff that I do with numbers, I will put them over on YouTube as well. But you can find all those over there. And if you'd like to join the Discord, you could follow this link here, and you'll be able to see when I go live over there. We have fun talking about all our different fun Hero Forge minis over there. We have a community area for fun interests, stuff like that. And yeah, I'll post there. I'll post on my friends' channels when I go live, everybody else's channels that I'm a part of when I go live, and I'll also post on Twitter when I do that as well. But yes, thank you guys so much for joining. We will be back over on Games and Tea tomorrow for more Scarlet Guard, where we have just completed the most recent arc. We finished our newest arc. We fought a guy named Hellgrind who was technically, I don't know if he was controlled or if he was the god of undeath, but we managed to fight someone super strong, and we fought Teferi, which is sad because Teferi became a bad guy, but we had to do it to save the world, to kind of thing. So, yeah, what did we?
You saved the world. We are just like we were shipping through the ocean, and now
I'll explain after the stream areas before you leave. I'll explain what's kind of going on there.
World. Hello, our party is saving the galaxy.
I know.
like I play a game on the same world, like at the same time in the same place.
Apparently yours is like a month or two behind where we are.
Yes, literally.
Which is like,
But
no,
we are
because I
just
thought
sitting
we
in
would
bars
have been
and
cool to like
drinking.
meet you up at the same time. You're like, but we've heard stories about your group, and I've
We had stuff about your group
Yeah.
as well.
yeah, nice. Hope to
We're
know
just
what the
drinking.
story was. We're just drinking.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, shit.
so but yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow for Scarlet Guard over in Games and Tea, and then tomorrow, and that'll be at 11 a.m. CST, and on Dead Aussie Gamer later that night at 6 p.m. CST as well, or in Dead Aussie Gamer for 7 Dudes Standpoint, and then on Friday I will be back. I think I don't work on Friday. No, I don't work on Friday. This is the weird, also strange, also week where I don't work 5 days in a row. So
Also
Friday,
strange,
yeah,
also weak.
yeah. So Friday I will be back with more Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, where we are trying to find the 5 Maidens, which is crazy. So yes, be back for that on my channel on Friday. But tomorrow, Games and Tea and Dead Out as a Gamer, I will be over on. So, but thank you guys so much for joining. This has been Roll for Immersion, and we roll the immersion to you. See ya. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Bye.